Good morning, everyone. Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday. Hope you're all doing fabulously. It's good to see all your happy, shining faces. How you doing? Hi. I've realized, I don't know if you've noticed, if you're also watching Loading Ready Run streams, I'm working a lot these days. I'm a busy little streamer bee. I'm yet another another cog in the content machine, man. Get that bag? Oh, well. Oh, you think streaming more means more money? But you know what? I'm gonna get my salary. Which, you know, a streamer on a salary ain't bad. You know? I'm gonna take that. Oh, it's slow, bro. Here, I gotta figure out a better way for this. Cause then poor sweet Jan Lance is going through hold on. Poor sweet Jan Lance is going through computer issues. So I might end up needing to do this manually. Surely there's like some sort. I should talk to Fuji and see if I can get something made. Yeah. Hello, welcome everybody. I hope you're all doing well. Today's a bit of a weird one. I sat in front of my computer for a little bit and went, I don't know what I want to play today. I do not know what I want to do. But there's a couple of pieces of news that I did want to talk about. And I also just kind of want to yap with y'all for a little bit. And then later, I was thinking that maybe, just maybe, we'd spend the day just kind of watching video game trailers and stuff, because that sounds fun. Sounds fun. I like just yapping about stuff with you. So the UK politics hour. Ooh, pass. I'd like to pass on this question, Alex. Not eagerly awaiting for Subnautica 2. I mean, I could do that too. Subnautica 2 is very neat. I think I played it like right when it first went into like demo years ago. But that is kind of exciting. But the first one I wanted to talk about is, you might notice that there's not a big notification up top for the to dump your points into Pokemon Pisces. And that is because it was about to expire and I set the number way too high. So what I have done is I have refunded. It's purely because I don't stream enough here to make that happen. And I think the interest is there. So
it's Slowpoke.
I will be making a return to Pokemon Pisces this weekend. We're gonna give it another. We're gonna take another crack at the Hell Dimension. And yeah, we're going back. We're returning to the Hell Dimension on Sunday. How many bits do I need to donate to not go back to Pisces? Well, I don't know. What's a stream worth to you? Iowater, thank you very much for 94 months. Claire, thank you very much for 56 months. And Raugulia, thank you for 63. Thank you, 3 of you. Really appreciate that. Hope you're doing well. In exciting news, Nicole busted on in and
it's Kabuto.
she has decided that she wants to help make some of y'all's dreams come true. And by dreams, I mean help the VOD people. Yes, yeah. So Nicole wanted to learn how to poke around on editing software and stuff, and offered to upload all the VOD kind of stuff. So it's not on my main YouTube. I'm kind of getting that everything sort of put in a row. Basically, this year I'd like to make a little bit of a push to work on personal projects and stuff. Yeah. So basically, there's the VOD channel, which I believe is just youtube.com/Bengineering VODs. Might not have enough subs yet because I didn't use it ever. Nope, that's just fine. Yep. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Nicole basically has posted like 12 VODs in the past like hour, so there you go. If that's where this is basically going to become the VOD archive. And so, yeah, if you want to be able to catch all the old stream VODs and all that kind of jazz, they will be up there. Nicole's doing that because she's the best. And then my main channel will be, because I'd like to kind of start doing maybe edited content again. I've been sort of like bouncing ideas and stuff. And I mean, I like making the little clip, the stream clips and stuff like that. But I've been having the urge, because I don't work enough to make more things. Yeah, I don't know what that'll be yet. I was thinking it could be an interesting, just with like the way shorts have become quite popular. I'm curious if maybe that would be a good medium for a return to Who the Hell. My classic old. I was watching through some of the old episodes, and while it is cringy as shit, I've killed cringe in my body. And I think I could do that, but being a better comedy writer these days, I could make right into that. So, I don't know. The creative urge to fill all your time with creating. Yeah, exactly. Of course, shorts are popular. They're comfy and easy to wear. Exactly. Yeah. So to that end, if you're not following any of those, there's the main YouTube, there's an Instagram, and I have joined the world in the land of TikTok purely because apparently you're supposed to post to all three. I'm not really a TikTok guy, but it's just the shorts go to all three. Because it's what you're supposed to do. Because I was talking to Kathleen about this yesterday, because we were both riding together on the bus on the way home after AFK. Because we were talking about we were just talking about shorts and all that kind of jazz, and how they become like, kind of the way that a good portion of people consume media, which is a little tragic, but it's like, it's not. I think people are really quick to dump on shorts because while I agree, the overwhelming vast like portion of them it's like AI slop and like people barely making stuff. Exactly, and it's the honestly inherently addictive quality of them that I think is quite bad. It's detrimental, I think, a little bit to people in general. But I do think it's a very good advertising window for people, right? Like, it's like, I think it's a really good discoverability tool in a world of streaming and YouTube and all that kind of jazz, where the algorithm is actively working against any sort of discoverability. Shorts and Instagram Reels and TikToks and whatnot are beneficial for that. And so I think that is essentially the way you have to look at it. You don't look at it as like, I make this video to, make money or whatever. It's why I think that, it's like, for example, For example, it is like, you know, how a lot of people, I think it's why, for example, Legends of Evantris, you've probably heard of them at this point. They're like a really big D&D group, right? And I think one of the main ways that they shot up in popularity is because they started making shorts and clips of their D&D streams, and people were able to see in short spurts how to like, or their content, right? And it, you know, made them quite popular, I think. And they were already doing quite well before. But you know, you've probably seen like Chuckles the Clown or their root-based D&D playthrough. Or you know, maybe you haven't, but that's the nerd circle. And like that, I think that's a great methodology for doing it. So if you're not already, I think you could expand your viewer base by streaming to Twitch and YouTube at the same time. So I know, yes, I don't want to do that. The main reason being is I hate having, when we do it on Lure, I dislike the fact that there's two separate chats. It kind of bugs me. I don't love the dual streaming thing. If there was a way to unify things, that'd be cool, but there isn't really a way to make that happen, really. YouTube's chat sucks and is hard to moderate. Yeah, and I mean, I realistically just have Yawn Lance. And yeah. But you know, I know that there's a lot of people who just like don't engage in Twitch and they only engage in YouTube, but they used to, Grath. I think that's not a thing anymore. But yeah, it used to be that. Also, reading two chats at the same time, yeah, also quite difficult. I hear that YouTube tracks views on streams incredibly weirdly too. Yeah, I don't know. I agree, Megados. It's like no shade on you, but everything you're describing is I really hate about the internet these days. That's, I mean, and I agree. I agree. You know, the amount of conversations we've had at Lure where we're just like, oh, hey, you know, like, wouldn't it just be dope if we could just release videos as we would like, and they're, you know, it's only when we're sparked by inspiration and we could just do things. But the fact is, it's a business, it's a job, you know, and you gotta play the game, man. You kind of gotta play the game. And we're in like a really cool position where we don't play the game as much as others do, and that's okay. Because we've got, you know, y'all who are by the numbers, loading ready run doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense that we can get the views and the kind of content that we do and still employ like 14 people. You know, it doesn't make sense. But you look under the hood, and it's because we have this community that it's a community that sticks around. You know, we don't get a lot of fly by night folks. Yeah, it's like one of those things where people see a Lure thing and then they kind of get invested and they stick around for years and years and years. Yeah, some real ride or dies. And it's sick. It's very, very cool. Thank God y'all don't want to shill NordVPN or whatever. Yeah, I mean, like, we do sponsored content, but it's only like when we really want to and stuff. Only long-form YouTube essay creators get to post whatever they want 2 or 3 times a year and get away with the YouTube system. It's true. Yeah, I mean, but even those people have side writing jobs and stuff like that, right? Like, they'll make big money when they post these things, but like everybody's got a side hustle these days, you know. I figured you were a money laundering front for a drug cartel, but the content is funny, so I don't mind. There. Oh, okay, good. Man, we really should have gotten into that if we were just gonna get the free pass. Yeah, I've been around for over a decade at this point. Yeah, man. Like it's we're in for the long haul. But yeah, realistically, I continue to do this because I enjoy it and it's fun. But it's like I also don't mind. How do I put this? I'm just out here having fun, man. I'm just out here having fun making videos, and I don't mind spreading that with the world and stuff. And I might have a differing opinion on like what is constituted as good content. But I don't know. I don't think my opinion on that is any more. You know, if somebody wants to make a video of them holding their phone up like this, looking at them, and the green screen is like totally dog shit behind them, and they're talking about something some piece of news or whatever, and that's content to them, then, you know, power to you, man. Right? Yeah, exactly. At some point, you know, the other shoe will drop, you know. But yeah. I think in general, we're gonna continue to make fun stuff for as long as we can. That's how we'll go. Hey Ben, have you talked about this game on stream before? Here to Slay. It's a board game. I've definitely seen this. It's come across my my feed once or twice. Oh, cool. Ah, that's why. Hold on. Whoa, that was neat. There we go. Yeah, I've seen this stuff before. I mean, I've definitely seen them at like at a like Unplugged or something like that. It's got the cute. It's a cute little card kind of based game. Here to Slay, a strategic role-playing fantasy card game from the creators of Unstable Unicorns. That's what I'm saying. I was like, I recognize this art style. Unstable Unicorns is one that I remember. You'll assemble a full party of heroes and slay dangerous monsters while sabotaging your friends and enemies. Yeah. This looks cute. It's easy and fun. Yeah, I mean, it looks very neat. And this is the thing that I've kind of discussed with a lot of people at the office too, is we have a lot of board games that I think are very cool, but like just don't stream well. Even like, so Tang Garden last night I think worked well. It was fun and the game is good. But that's like the upper ceiling, I think, of what is a game that like we can stream and still kind of show everything that's going on. I don't think people necessarily are paying attention to all the plays and stuff like that. If they are, then cool. I think maybe there's like, you know, a couple of people who are like, oh, you know, if Ben does this, then he can do this. I think for the most people like will throw on AFK as like, oh, I want to watch board game stuff and just listen to people's voices and kind of see, you know, a game in the background, but you're not like personally like invested in what's going on, right? So there's that aspect, but I want the ability that if somebody were to want to do that, they have like the capability to do that through the information that's presented on stream. So we kind of gotta, you know, play the game with it a little bit, where it's like I wanna, because I don't want us to just devolve to playing party games. And sorry, devolve is not the right word there. I still want there to be a board involved in the board game show, you know? And I'm down to play games like Monikers and Telestrations and stuff like that, because I think it's just as valid. Yeah, Flip 7, you know, those are great games and they're really fun and they're really fun to watch, right? But I really love board games. I'm a big board game enjoyer. And I think there's a lot of fun in showcasing those, you know? So yeah, defaults, sorry, yeah. Because I know that there's like a lot of board game shows that have been kind of coming out of the woodworks. And it's like, but you'll take a look at, like, for example, like Smosh, for example. They have a show called Board AF, where they play board games. But a lot of them are more games that can be presented in 20 minutes, you know? And they're also not streaming it. That's the other thing, is like, I think we could get complicated board games if this was like edited, super tightly, you know, put together content. That's not what we're doing. We're just a bunch of people streaming our playthrough of a game, right? But yeah, I don't know. I think we just play like the fun balance. So this seems like this is a long-winded way of saying this game seems kind of cute, and yeah, I'll take a look at it. Look who it is. Well. If it isn't Mr. Gus. Smosh has like 100 people behind the cameras making that shit watchable. Yeah, exactly, right? These all sound like great ideas for Lure to do. They just need another couple hours in the day. That was it. I joked about it. I don't know if I mentioned it on here, but Steph from Steel City MTG, she made a post where she was like talking about how she believes that Magic content creators should try to make a more pointed effort to spend time at their LGSs and stuff, going out and playing Magic. And I don't disagree. I think we've shied away from the LGS a little bit. It's because it's hard to get out. But my vibe on it was like, yes, I agree. Just give me 6 more hours in a day, please. It's kind of wild how quickly time just sort of disappears. I'd love to go play Magic at a LGS. When am I gonna do that? I do wish there was an edited version of AFK. I find streamed board games hard to follow. Yeah, and that's kind of it, right? Like, it's, if we had a whole team of editors, but that's the thing. Then you got to play that game, right? There's a reason beyond, obviously, like, they're extremely, entertaining, I find. Places like Smosh, they play the game, man. They make the the current memeable TikToks. They do the sponsors. Do you want me to start like talking about Rocket Money or Rocket Doctor or whatever? Any of those kind of ones? You want me to start talking about Casper mattresses? Right? Lure is VPNs, BetterHelp, yeah, all these ones. If I hear you say ZocDoc, I'm leaving. Yeah. Yeah, Manscape. Oh man. Yeah. Fortunately, I haven't done anything like that. Hello, man. You little social eater. Yeah. You're so hungry this morning. Yeah, I mean, I think a couple people at Lure have done like the HelloFresh stuff. I don't know. I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with doing sponsored deals as long as it's, something that you don't think is something that's not a terrible service. Also, CyberEgg, thank you very much for 18 months, buddy. Welcome back. If everyone that watches Lure videos gave $1 to the Patreon, that's what we say, That's what we say. If you've ever watched a video and then you've passed off $1, it is a lot. As long as you don't devolve into a crypto bro, I'd rather fucking end this whole career. I do think that your involvement in like NFTs or crypto or AI and whatnot is like definitely a product of your environment. Because it's like, I kind of talked about this before. I think my brother is an awesome dude. He's a good guy. I love my brother. I have a massive amount of respect for him, right? But, you know, he lives in an environment of people who are not chronically online. And I don't mean chronically online in a derogatory way. I use it more as like a phrase of like, you spend enough time online that you know you have information about these like newfangled things that are going on, right? And if everybody around you is like a dude bro, because my brother's a cop and like he spends time around other policemen, right? And stuff. And I should say technically he's a sheriff. And it's like if you're in those kinds of experience, if that's the kind of environment you're around, that's the stuff that can be kind of crafted, right? And so it's like one of those things where it's like, you know, if you're not an online person, AI probably seems very neat to you, right? Like if you're, it's sad in a lot of ways. Like I was coming back from Vegas, and there was a person up and to the left of me, so you can always see what they're doing because I was watching, you know, a movie on my phone, and the guy was working on his laptop, and I saw him bring up ChatGPT and say, write me an email to Jennifer thanking her for the birthday wishes. And that's sad, man. That sucks, right? That fucking sucks, you know? But it's just like, my mom told me when I went to go visit her, because I went to the Spotlight series in Toronto, and it would have been very silly for me to not say it because I was in the same city as my mom. So we went out for dinner. Yeah, exactly. And she was telling me, she's like, oh yeah, I don't even write like half of my work emails anymore. I just use like, you know, the AI, the ChatGPT and stuff to do that, right? And it, and I just like, I was like, you should stop. I think that it might make you feel like I think it does something to your brain a little bit. You stop having that cognitive sort of reasoning. Anyways, this is a long-winded way of me saying my brother was like, hey, do you remember this old song we used to listen to? And I was like, yeah. And he's just like, do you even remember what this was from? And I was like, yeah, I think this was from either like, there's a television channel or network in Canada called YTV, and they used to send out video, or they used to have compilation CDs of songs that they would use on the channel, because they also had they had kind of like a similar MTV show that they would run, and so that would have that, and that song was on there. And I was like, yeah, I think it was this. And he's like, oh, yeah. Well, he's like, but shout out to ChatGPT for reminding me about this. And I was like, buddy, unequivocally, you do not have to shout out ChatGPT. You don't have to really hand it to it. You don't have to be like, oh, thanks, man, for reminding me. You don't. You don't. You don't, man. But it's like, but I don't begrudge my brother for doing it. Because it's just like, if you don't know, you don't know. Like people, I think as internet folk, that you got to take a step back and realize, you know, like people can do we can expect people to do the research, but you can't begrudge them for not. Sometimes I feel that's just my thing. Because, and I was having this conversation with Serge yesterday. He made a really, really good point, which was, I think as a person, I'm over people who want to dump water on, like cold water over top of you, about like the realities of the world. And for what I mean is like, if I were to say something like, man, okay, we're having a great day. Tell me, what is the funniest thing you think has happened this year? And somebody comes in and would be like, huh, the decline of our democracy. That sucks. You know, it's like that when you're like trying to have like a fun, like upbeat sort of like joyous sort of moment, and people need to like yoink you back into like the sort of like realities of the world. And I don't think that you need to be like a head in the sand kind of person, but I think at a certain point, you're allowed to experience joy and not feel bad about it. You know, you don't have to feel guilty, right? And so when it comes to like AI and all this kind of jazz, I'm like, yes, this shit sucks. It's terrible. It's actively harming my career, right? But I don't hate I don't think my brother's a dumbass or my mom's a dumbass for using these things, right? Because it's like, I don't know. I think in the same realm, you know me, I don't know a lot about healthcare. I don't know a lot about like things that what are good for me. My mom is a healthcare professional, and I think she'd probably find some things that I do for my body pretty dumb, you know, outside of being a mom, right? It's a tool for a lot of people, and they don't see the you know, the major repercussions, or maybe they don't want to see, and that's valid, dude. I see more as those people are being tricked by AI companies and reserved mostly. Exactly. That's, you know, as usual, based Maggie take. But it's like, yeah. Don't get mad at the what's the Northern Lion kind of thing where, you know, I mean, obviously different situation where it's like I need a girl with a wolf cut to like sit on me or whatever. It's like, no, you don't. You need basic health care and and civil rights. Don't lose focus, you know. Ben, I'm gonna be mad at all of them and you can't stop me. I mean, you do you, Megados, but that just sounds exhausting, man. It just sounds exhausting, dude. And that's the thing. We'll see how long it goes. I think the thing that what's always funny to me about the situation is that it's like I don't think anything that has ever been as aggressively advertised as AI has ever done well. You know? It's like, I think it's like if a thing is really good for you and works and is good and does the thing, you actually don't need to advertise it as, you know, much as people seem to. Right? Like people will just adopt it and just talk about it, and the world will get into it, you know? But it's like, at a certain point, Rumpelstiltskin keeps coming on down and is like, hey, you know, I don't know if this is the fairy tale creature man that I should be using in this analogy, but it's like the weird salesman comes down and is like, this is really good, and you're like, I mean, okay, I guess, but it's like none of my other friends have been using it really, and they're like, no, trust me, this is the future, and you're like, I mean, this seems kind of handy, but like, I don't know. Yeah. I mean, it just hasn't come for them, right? Rumpelstiltskin as an AI tech bro would be a hell of a modern take, yeah. He would destroy he's destroyed the rainforest, but if you can if you can say his IP backwards or whatever, all of his data centers blow up. Hello, Dr. Wigachaka. Welcome. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, after letting you weave hay into gold, Rumpelstiltskin will come for your firstborn. Yeah, his true name. If you dox his ass, all of his data centers disappear. Yeah, sounds exactly right. I mean, crypto is still present, but I don't know. I haven't heard about a lot of crypto stuff in a while. It's definitely dialed back, right? I mean, it's still there. I heard there was like some I heard there was a Magic the Gathering tournament sponsored by an NFT company or like a crypto company. And apparently, shocking nobody, it was a fucking mess. It was they were doing like a Rochester draft or something like that. But they recruited a bunch of people who didn't really who liked Magic but didn't know, like, you know, they recruited like big name like sports athletes who had like maybe picked up an intro deck and then expected them to like compete on like a big major like tournament stage. And apparently it was a fucking mess. Yeah. So, yeah, it was, I don't know. I was hearing about this tangentially at Vegas, and it was very, very strange. Sorry, I still have Board Game Geek pulled up from before. I didn't realize they're making a Terraria board game. I have been, like, relatively impressed by a lot of the video game board games that have come out recently. The Slay the Spire board game might be one of the best translations of video game to board game I've played in years. It's bad? Oh no, I mean, I trust PM. It's not good, eh? Oh, that's a shame. Whenever I see a high complexity score like this for a video game, I'm like, ooh, I think you might have gotten a little bit too lost in the weeds. Like, I liked the Stardew one was pretty decent. It was just really hard. And yeah, like this is about like the right weight. It's not hard in the sense of like to play. The win state is a little bit difficult, but I like that it's a cooperative game. I recommend No Pun Intended's video on it, where they couldn't finish a playthrough since it's basically just Terraria but in board game form. Some people do want that though, you know. I think that Slay the Spire translates so well. If a board game requires 2 hours just to set up, it's better off as a video game. I don't know. I mean, one of these days, I'm gonna have to play Twilight Imperium. I have to. I think every board game person in their life surely has to try and sit down and play Twilight Imperium. You should. It's good. Like, I mean, that's what I hear. There's a digital version of Twilight Imperium coming, so that's really interesting, because like the digital board game v playing, like, you know, the tactile sort of board game is kind of interesting, because it's like, so my all-time favorite board game, I think it's definitely a toss-up between Root and Red Dragon Inn. Those are my two favorite board games. And I love Root. Root played digitally is kind of better. It depends on what you're trying to get out of it. But like, playing digitally usually will half the time that a board game takes to play. And I think the one thing that is kind of nice about when the software handles a lot of like the admin and stuff like that, it is quite nice, right? But yeah, I don't know. I like playing both ways, but the digital version is quite good. Time is such a factor, yeah. I think this one might be a bit polarizing in terms of like people enjoying it or not, but I really like the Dead by Daylight board game. It's kind of cool. Because it does this unique thing where, you know, first off, asymmetrical board games are very neat. I really like asymmetrical board games, or asymmetrical games in general. It's a venue I think that doesn't get, you know, deeply explored. And if you're not familiar, basically like it's one person playing the killer and four people playing the survivors, just like the Dead by Daylight game. And the survivors are working together to try and make all the generators on the map get powered up. And you all get to play a card, a single action to do a thing, right? And the killer gets to play two cards but they play them face down and they go after all the other players, but you all have to put the cards down at the same time. So the killer has to kind of make like a guess as to what the players are doing. The players are not allowed to secretly whisper or tell anything. Like all communication has to be out loud, but they can kind of steer the killer. You know, they can do like a red herring or something like that, right? And so it's kind of cool. I really enjoyed it. It's like it's not the deepest board game, but I like it. It's quite fun. Remy, what are you doing? You trying to get in? Baby boy, come in. Hello. I look over at the door and I just see a nose poking through. You want to say hi? Say good morning. Good morning, everybody. Hello. Yeah. Good morning. Mwah. Yeah. Good morning, baby boy. Is mom leaving for work? Okay. Oh, you gotta go pee. You gotta go pee? Yeah. Okay. He's like, Dad, release me. I have to piss. But yeah, it's good. I enjoy it quite a bit. My dog is too guardy about her body to let me pick her up. Remy, I don't want to say we bullied from a young age. Nicole's just like, yeah, we bullied him. Our pets, from when we get them, we make them comfortable with being handled. Essentially, we acclimatized him. Yeah. They must be malleable, cuddlyable pets. And I mean, you put the love in, and I find that most rescues will become cuddly. It might take a bit for some of them, and they don't always. But a lot of them, once they discover the healing power of touch, kind of a game changer for them. To be honest, I feel like desensitizing pets to handling is a huge priority. Yeah, I mean, that's how I am with my snakes. I would feel comfortable about picking any of them up and handing them to a friend. I have none issues that any of these goobers would bite anybody. Right? Yeah. Let me love you. It works wonders. You don't watch Peeber, do you, Ben? His Game But Make It Pokemon series seems like something you'd enjoy. Interesting. I've been talking about that for a while. I'll have to check it out. It was specifically Jordan. He was like, Ben, you can't make every game Pokemon. And I was like, I'll fucking try. So yeah, I'll check it out. Yeah, bet. Lolo's very malleable, almost princess-like at times, walks on. Yeah, Gus is currently like, we can pick him up at any time. We can, you know, Nicole will hang him upside down sometimes, and he's just like, yep. But he's still in his young cat phase, where he's like, he'll cuddle up around midday, because that's when he's sleepy. But he's still like he will just run around and entertain himself all day, dude. He's got that young orange cat energy where he's just having a good time all the time. He finds you know, a leaf on the ground that we tracked in on our shoe. That's his whole day, brother. He's like, this is the coolest thing you've ever done. You brought me a leaf. And he just starts batting it around. Nuzlocke an MMO with real people party members. That'd be kind of funny. I mean, that's just WoW hardcore, right? And I gave WoW hardcore a real shot. I think I got to like, well, I got to like level like into like the mid 30s or whatever, and which some would argue is not a real shot, myself included, I guess. I mean, it's fine. I was playing warrior, so honestly, getting to level 30 plus on a warrior is impressive in classic WoW. That it might be the most... If you've ever wanted to experience the most boring gameplay you've ever experienced, warrior in World of Warcraft Classic without a pocket healer might suck more than anything ever. It is so dog shit, dude. Anytime someone mentions WoW Classic, I always think of that one crap shot. Oh yeah, the one where it's just like, and now we play the waiting game. I did that shit in 2005. It was great. I love eating food every 2 fights. Now let's talk about that one expansion when Prot Warrior was a DPS god. That happens quite frequently. The Blizzard balancing team likes to throw darts at a wall. There's been a couple of pulls where Pharisar as a Prot paladin has like done more DPS on a pull than the entire DPS crew. And we're like, okay. Yeah, but the WoW balancing is just it's just a crapshoot. Yeah. Female Night Elf Warrior, I wanted to be a huntress from Warcraft 3. Yeah, with your, you know, they got glaives, Mr. Bitterness now. But yeah, I've been playing WoW extremely casually. I haven't actually I haven't finished the raid on Heroic yet or anything like that. I've just sort of been doing like dungeons here and there. There's so much to do in the game now, which is kind of wild, which is kind of led to the opposite sort of thing for me, which is I'm overwhelmed by how much there is to do. And so I go, maybe I just don't play right now. And instead I I don't know, play Pokemon or whatever. Which, speaking of Pokemon, Nicole has basically beat Scarlet. She after the streams that she did with y'all, she's been hooked. Yeah. How far are you? You've beaten everything basically base game, right? Oh, you're doing the secondary gym challenge.
I did one.
You did one of them. You got to, yeah, right. And you haven't done the DLC yet. You get to meet Kieran, everybody's favorite. Right, I was playing and you kind of watched. Yeah. Yeah, Kieran kind of sucks. Yeah. Yeah, he's a bit of a sore loser. But she's a bona fide Pokemon gamer now, y'all. We got her. We got her. Pack it up, everybody. It's true. Ogerpon, though, gets to offset it. Ogerpon's pretty sick. Yep. Another one in the bag. Bless you. I think Nicole would like the first couple of Monster Hunter Stories games. She can collect Eggies. Yeah, I mean, I really do want to check them out. One of the things that I did think we could do today, I saw that there is, in fact, a monster collecting tag on Steam now. We could go down that, too. What's up, fuckers? Make background noise while I pack for my flight in 5 hours. Koo, I feel like you're always flying somewhere. Koo is never at home for like more than 2 weeks at a time. You should get Nicole to play Red or Blue. Nicole has no interest in the older games. Basically, if it's a 2D pixel game, she's not really interested in it. Hey? Yeah. she has played like original Red and Blue. But like, yeah, I also, I mean, I think I've talked about this many times before in the past. I disagree that when someone is getting you, they're like, you get somebody, they're like, all right, I want to give this old Pokemon thing a try. And people are like, I feel like everybody's like, you have to go play Heart Gold, Soul Silver. And I'm like, don't do that. Don't do that to them. Give them a modern Pokemon game that works really well. You know, if they've got a Switch too, I would recommend Scarlet. I mean, I actually think that, like, controversial one, if they've got a 3DS, I think I would recommend like X and Y. Huh? I can't hear you.
That was what I restarted.
You either gotta come in and have this conversation with me here.
That was what I restarted on.
No,
I wanted to play.
I thought I got you. I mean, you played like Moon first.
No, but
You personally.
before you had purchased.
No.
a
There was not. There were
3DS.
no.
Yes.
You didn't do things before you met me.
With the. I remember.
No.
the
Your
white
life
tail-
began when we met. You didn't do things before me.
The white tail Pokemon.
Yeah.
I got it as a combo thing. 'Cause
Yeah.
I had to buy a 3DS
Yeah.
with it,
Yeah.
and I played it like a third of the way through, and then I went, nah.
Oh, you played it a third of the way through and didn't even finish it?
I don't even think no.
Damn.
It's not good enough quality for me. I don't like your little 16-bit game restyles that you play.
You don't like that? Oh, so you've become a graphics nerd.
I like good graphics.
You didn't like the graphics?
I didn't like the graphics.
But you're playing like you play like Repo and stuff.
But that's different.
Why is that different?
Because they're silly little guys.
Arguably in X and Y, you're a bunch of silly little guys too. Pokemon is literally a game about silly little guys. I don't know. All right, I don't know. Nicole just stared at a wall before Ben. Yep. I was the shining light that came into their lives. My partner's first ever Pokemon game was Soul Silver, and it's what got them hooked on their games. That's fair. Was it more of the time, or was it like a more recent kind of thing? I don't know. I mean, I guess if they appreciate that kind of style, then sure. I don't know. I think people have such a massive hard-on for for Soul Silver and Heart Gold, and I don't disagree that they're like good games, but like, I don't know, man. I think there's just so much to be said about modern Pokemon. There's like, there's definitely issues, but yeah, if they've got a regular Switch, like Sword and Shield are great. Hop's a great, like, I mean, maybe more people are like aching for the days of when your rival was a douche. A lot of people wish the douchebag would come back. I mean, I guess at the beginning, Arven's kind of a douche. But I don't know. I like the fun buddy competitive, like, but is like still like a good dude rival. I like Hop. Yeah, Hop's great. How from Sun and Moon, he's sick. How's also just like a lovable dumbass. Isn't that what Kieran's for? Yeah, I mean, well, Kieran is also not a bad guy. He's a kid. He's a kid, you know? I was reading I was reading an article about that new game that came out, Mixtape. If you haven't seen it, it's basically a game where you play as a teenage girl who's like a big person who's really into music and stuff, and she's very pretentious and snarky and rude, and people are like, oh my god, I hate playing as this main character. She's like super unlikable and whatnot. And it's like, yeah, that's the point. Teens suck. Teens, like, every teen ever sucks. We all sucked. I hate to break it to you. If you thought you were a normal teen, you weren't. Kid, like, we were just kids and dumb, right? And that's kind of the point of it. So, you leaving for real? Mm-hmm. Hey, I love you. Have a good day. I think when I met Teen Me, I want to roundhouse kick him. Dude, Teen Ben, oh my god, Teen Ben was exhausting. Yeah, I was a real Dumbo. I was a mega. Oh god, Jesus! Gus scared the shit out of me. Gus is hiding behind the curtain drape, and I just saw the drape go. But I guess it's because he's behind there. Teen Koo was a surly kid in a ski jacket reading in a corner. All right, hold on. Let me see if I can. I mean, I've definitely shown stuff off before. But let me see if I can just find the absolutely most, like, oh, Ben. Oh, Ben. Kind of photo. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I've got tons of pictures of Teen Koo. I was a shining star of normal and tolerable humanity, surely. I think the thing about me was I was one of those kids who just would do just about anything to make somebody like me. I couldn't stand somebody disliking me. God, the day that you lose that, oh, what a freeing thing that was. We've seen the convention photos at least? Yeah, here, hold on. You ain't seen nothing yet. Hold up. Oh, God, this would be... No, maybe I'm not ready to show that. Let's go with... I was also, like, big please me teen. Yeah. In the current world, I would say that people would define that as a pick me. That was me. You'd give Teen Me a hug. They were going through a lot. That was also it too. I mean, I was a depressed kid. I needed a little bit more support than I ever got. I actually don't have a lot of photos that are of just me. Let's see here. A lot of photos for me when I used to like be a camp counselor at a Christian summer camp. That's a whole thing that we don't even need to unpack. Honestly, a lot of these photos don't really showcase it. I think actually maybe I'm too hard on myself. I was in a band. Here, there you go. Look at me. Look at this young Canadian kid. I was in a band. Wow. Look at me. Look at that. Definitely just playing a power chord. Good job, Ben. You truly knew how to play guitar. Were you in a punk or a ska band? It was a punk band. Look at those cargo shorts. Where are you? Oh, God, very. And I'm so sorry. That's not you. There's no beard. Yep, there was a time where I was just a pimple-faced, acne-ridden, beardless little child. Yeah. It was a simpler time. I mean this in the friendliest way. That's a teenager ass picture. Oh yeah, we got plenty of those. Definitely not. Dude, I wish. The Digimon soundtrack was amazing. Yeah, put it away. Yo, put that bag back on. How much guitar do you play now? Very little. I mean, like, I could still pick up a bass and play, because I played way more bass than I played guitar. But no, I haven't played an instrument in years. I got too many hobbies, dude. Way too many fucking hobbies. Time to get the band back together. I mean, between me playing bass, Ian playing bass, and Nelson playing trombone, 2 basses and a trombone, we can make that happen. Yeah, we'll make a Lur ska band. I mean, Beach plays guitar. Oh, Angel plays piano. There you go. Okay, we just need someone to play drums. Or at least, like, maybe Corey with a drum machine. Paul to sing. There you go. Yeah. We would need like an actual band name though. Lur Ska. Scholar band. What about... Two basses and a trombone. Yeah. The Scholars. Ooh. What about, I mean, that feels like something though that could be, that's like the shortened named. And like, we kind of go in like a Streetlight Manifesto angle where we have like the band, or like a Jeff Rosenstock kind of angle where it's like the name is just a bit too long. Like, it'd be like the Scholars of a forgotten... the Scholars in the Tim Hortons parking lot or something like that, you know? Just, or at least maybe we could have like the super long band names. You know, they provide the picture for they provide the paint for the picture perfect masterpiece that you will paint on the inside of your eyeballs or eyelids. You know, just song names like that. Everyone change your name to Skylar and the Skylar and the Scholars. Yeah. Great. Scholar boy. What about like what's Dark Souls 2? Scholars of the First Sin or whatever. Ska loading ready run. I'm sorry, but ska loading ready run is not a good band name though. The Scholars is pretty good. I don't think you need to put ska in your name to be a ska band for what it's worth. The Scholars behind the abandoned Tim Hortons parking lot reminiscing about better times. Ooh, that's pretty good. I like that one. Demoning's Conscultation. That's pretty good. Yeah, we only make MTG-based ska content. Dude, Real Big Sandwich is just a really good name for a Real Big Fish cover band. I would absolutely play in Real Big Sandwich. I actually just want to make a band called Real Big Sandwich. Loading Ready Run is already a great ska band name by itself. It's, you know, I mean, as far as branding goes, Loading Ready Run is quite good. It definitely, like, I don't think though that I've ever, when someone's like asked me about, they're like, oh, what's the name of the group that you do this stuff with? I don't think I've ever been like, Loading Ready Run. And they've been like, oh, okay. They go, I say, Loading Ready Run. And they go, who, huh? And I go, Loading Ready Run. And they're like, Loading Ready Run. Okay. Every single time. Never in a million years have I, and I say it very succinctly. I go, Loading Ready Run. And they go, Loading Ready, and I, Loading Ready Run. Yeah. Should tell them it's Bionic Trousers Media. No. Yeah. All right, baby. Can you go lay down? Lay down. Oh, sorry. Remy's face has been in my crotch for like the past 10 minutes. All done. Go lay down. You want your bed back? Okay, come on. Let me go get your bed. It's freshly clean. You can go, B. Yeah. Freshly cleaned. He's got his bed back. Gus keeps peeing on it lately. We're trying to get him to stop. Yeah, you know, it's not like an easily, you know, pronounceable name like Bengineering. That's got good mouthfeel. Brand recognition, as it were. Death Rizu, thank you very much for the 7 months. You're a Mankey now.
Oh, it's Mankey.
Yeah, that's what I said. Welcome back, friend. Thank you. Bring Back Bionic Trousers is the band name. Ooh, you know, maybe that's a way to go. Oh, hey, Ben, I read your 3 posts on Twitter 11 years ago. What? My 3 posts on Twitter 11 years ago. Like, as in, like, posts that I used to make, or what? Oh, yes. The person who sniped Bengineering on Twitter and then I never got it. Yeah. Problem with my name is that it has horrible mouthfeel and can't be abbreviated easily. I mean, people could start calling you PJ. Yeah, you're PJ now. 3 posts on Twitter 11 years ago sounds like it could be a band name. That's also pretty up there. Yeah. All right.
Oh,
Hey.
it's Dugong.
A dugong. Thank you so much, Phoenix. Welcome back, friend. I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Good to see you. Only one person I know calls me PJ. Oh. Is it me? Is it me now calling you PJ? Forever? All right. Ah, Marshall. All right, that's fair. He's kind of got the credibility to call people whatever. People always pronounce my name as ambivalent gender for some reason, and now I want to say my gender is ambivalent to some people. I mean, it's the A gets lost, Ambi, which is why I've just taken to calling you Ambi. You've just become Ambi to me. But whenever like, you know, someone reads your name out in like the subcrawl or something like that, I'm like, you know, I feel bad because I kind of directed people to GG. I mean, it depends on how. The thing about having a long username is at a certain point, people are gonna find an easier way to say it, right? You know, like eventually someone will just find something. So it's like, you know, Glitch Goddess, a lot of the time, you know, I'll call you Goddess. Names are weird. It's true. Fabulist. Yeah. For me, I've always been the kind of person that is, I call you what you introduce yourself to me as, or what, and that'll, because then 9 times out of 10, that's usually what like they want to be called. Right. So it's like, I know Koo's real name, but I still say Koo in real life because that's usually what he's like, you know, referred to as, right? But it's like David Kaosa. I say David way more. So that's just who they've become to me. I know Farisar's real name, but we just have always said Farisar, right? And so it's just like whatever is the more like frequented kind of thing. That's usually what I'll go by, you know. There was a period of time where it was like Maggie on like in like various online circles was like there was like Denave was her handle on like WoW and stuff like that, and so it was Denave, and then but it was like she used both Denave and Magresta interchangeably throughout like internet kind of circles and whatnot, and then eventually it was just like no, or Maggie, you know. I'm ham to a lot of my real life friends. Yeah. I say Min because it's easier to say than pharmacist judge. And that's the thing. That is also it. If I find the easier one to say, I will do that. You know? I've known some online friends for so long, my online handle, that'd be weird if they called me by my first name, despite that it isn't used for sorry, that moved. Despite the fact that they know it. Yeah. It's just whatever's like the easier one to say, right? I think that's kind of the way to go. All right, let's do some internet things today. Let's do some dulls. Let's look at some video games. I think that'd be fun. My handle is the Govey. Yeah. Well, kind of, right? I mean, Sorry, one sec. Okay, sorry. I think that was just a sound from outside. Legally Madhouse. Oh. Like, oh, I didn't know. You know, that never really occurred to me. I assumed that your name was Matt. Yeah. My real name is also in my handle, Kai. Yeah, true. Hey, me too. I'm Ben. Oh my gosh. I'm learning so much. Shane, yeah, that makes sense. Imagine that. Yeah, we all know that Mega is Megados's real name. Me too. Hi, Simonom, how you doing? Hope we're all doing good today. Yeah. Today's a kind of chill day. I'm just yapping. We're gonna watch some game trailers and stuff. I'm kind of between games right now. So we've been sort of, you know, just sort of playing things as they come. But the Champions Season 1 just ended too. And eventually I'm going to have to figure out a team that I want to rock for Season 2. Very sad that there's no new Pokemon added. There's nothing. It's just the second season of the exact same thing. Stinky. But, you know, I'm hoping that Pokemon Champions eventually kind of picks up it. No new items? No. It's just the same season. It's Season 1, Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. Imagine having expectations about Pokemon games. Okay, so typically you're right, Megados, but because they're taking this extra period of time for Wind and Waves, I'm leveling with you. My hopes are pretty high. I'm putting it out into the universe. Like, for the first time in forever, they're like actually like taking time to let this game cook. And so I'm like, it's gonna be good. Manage expectations? No! I refuse to. I live in a world of high optimism and happiness, and that's where I will stay. It sure would be nice in Pokemon Champions to be able to use Mega Delphox or Floette without the $60 DLC. Right, the fact that like you need to actually go get the stones from that game. Yeah. Zerby's blurb summarizing it as, this season focuses on Pokemon already in the game, was very funny to me. Yeah. Did you see the Wind and Waves theme song video was released? I didn't. Might have to check that out. Yeah, no. Simonom, we're just gonna be really excited about it, and you know, and when it is amazing, we can be like, see, we knew. You gotta have faith. You gotta have faith. Their main focus is getting the mobile version ready. Yeah, most certainly. Which I'll be happy once I can play wherever I go. The extra dev time went into perfecting Pombon. I mean, I like all three. Pombon is probably my least likely to get picked. It's gonna be Brout or the Gekwa. Yeah, I think I like all three, but there's a scale. I thought I was gonna go Gekwa, but the more I look at Brout, I'm just like, man, I like that guy. Ben's gonna pick the wrong one again? No way. How many times have they put the fire one as number one? Never. It's always the grass. It's because they're the fire type? No, actually, No, I guess I do tend to go towards grass. Because I'm thinking, okay, so Gen 1, I'm a Bulbasaur enjoyer. Gen 2, I'm a Totodile enjoyer. Gen 3, I don't care about any of them. But if I had to pick one, I guess it's Trico. Gen 4, it's absolutely Turtwig. Gen 5, it's Snivy. Gen 6, I like them all. They're all good. It's probably Fennekin. Gen 7, it's Poplio. Gen 8, I think it's Grookey. It's either Grookey or Score Money. I'm kind of happy either way. And then Foy Coco. Wow, all Gen 3 starters rock? No. But you know me, I'm a Gen 3 disliker. Sorry, I don't dislike Gen 3. I just think it is my least favorite of the gens. Unsubscribing? Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Don't forget, you're here forever. Ben, is Celia's stupid ROM hack on your list of things to check out? I've never heard of this. Celia's stupid ROM hack. What is... Oh, God. It's really good. Oh. All right, hold on. Celia's stupid ROM hack is a postal adventure game about testing your crew. Just like looking at this, I'm like, oh God, what have you gotten me? What are we getting ourselves into? I do like the mantas with scythes for hands. Is a puzzle adventure game about testing your creative thinking skills as well as an affectionate satire of the Pokemon community and franchise. Talk to everyone and try to complete the Pokedex. There are secrets and discoveries around every corner. All right, let me check out this trailer. No. Okay. Hold on. Nuh-uh. You can't. There. You can't hit me with the Evangelion straight out the gate. Come on, man. I'm gonna get hit with so many C and Ds. Yeah, all right. I'm sorry. Great. Uh-huh. Oh. Cool. Yeah. Mankey is some sort of weird Tepig. Jokes. Hey, kid, do I have a deal for you? I'm selling nuggets for the low price of $4.99. Watch these trees grew in front of Brock's gym. Okay. Oh, there's a Mew. That was a great trailer, honestly. Oh. Ba. Look at those ferrets. They can walk. Okay, that's pretty cute. This definitely seems like, you know, a meme game for Pokemon enjoyers. I think I've seen some of the clips of people playing this game, and there's some jokes that are not great. Ooh, okay. Well, you know, I'm sure there's a couple of, you know, people like to make edgy jokes, you know. It is a really good puzzle game. Celia's stupid wrong hack is so good. Okay, all right. I'll bookmark this. Somehow, for some reason. Okay, hey, Chrome users. For whatever reason, my bottom bookmarks have disappeared. They only reappear when I open a new tab. How do I get those to reappear underneath? It's a legit good puzzle game. Oh, interesting. I do see one that says, Chatter, defeat the DMCA. Control Shift B. Damn. That's sick. All right, I'll put this in the list of things. It's millennial humor, so it's not always going to be great, right? It's part of our culture, though, you know? A part of our heritage. I missed any rules about suggestions. Is there a command for that? Nope. One thing I wanted to do was go through my little Steam discovery queue. Is something I haven't done in a long ass time. Yeah, rules for suggestions. Don't be a dingus. And if I say that this isn't for me, don't take it personally. Those are my rules. Don't take anything personally that I say. Ben's doing this anarchy style. Yeah. What, do I look like somebody who does something with rules and regulations and very, you know, strictly laid out? Are you double fisting drinks? No, I just got the one coffee. Although usually I do. Normally I like a coffee and a water. Which, speaking of, Shout out to Penguin for gifting me this coffee at MagicCon Vegas. It might be some of the tastiest coffee I've had. I like it a lot. It's called Phil's Coffee. And this is like a caramel hazelnut blend. It's really good. It smells really good. I'm a big fan. Wasn't sure if this was like a only show me monster battle games. I mean, that is what I tend to play, but like I'm open to whatever. I take everything personally because I personally think you're a good streamer. That's me. I'm the good streamer man. Yeah. Ben and I are in the earthy caramel coffee club. Serge over there in the fruity coffee world. Yeah, well, I have been friends with Serge for almost a decade now. Serge and I have been best buds for a very long time. And obviously, you know, I rag on him about the coffee stuff, but he knows what the shit he's talking about. And when he hands me a good coffee, I like it. You know, he knows what he's talking about, right? But also, he is a coffee snob. and with zero derogatory sense to it. But like, we will go to like a brunch spot or whatever. Coffee snob affectionately. Yeah. And like we will have to go to a separate location to accommodate his coffee needs in the morning. We'll go to like breakfast or whatever, and we'll have breakfast, and he'll refuse to have coffee at the diner, and we have to go to a second location so that he can have coffee for the day to function. And that's like, I mean, you know, once you've established what you like, that's okay, right? And he makes accommodations for himself in those instances too, right? Yeah. It always amused me when people describe coffee as fruity. What kind of fruits are they eating? I mean, there is a fruitiness to a coffee. Yeah. I love how Serge loves coffee, but I can never love coffee like that. It's one of the things. But you know, I'm also like, I'm captain. Like, I don't want to inconvenience people ever, right? So instead, what I do is I reconfigure my, you know, because I like he and I like doing stuff in the morning. We have a routine for adventuring and stuff, and so like I'll instead of me being like, you know, I don't need to have a big breakfast and stuff in the morning, so instead I go to, because I don't want to put him out, and so I go to these other sort of places. You know, there are good brunch places to go in Vegas, but I don't go to them. I go to the good coffee shop, and instead I have like a bagel or a croissant, and that'll be my, you know, breakfast or whatever. Bitter water is meh. That's the thing. Coffee's, and to me, I get nourishment from the warm drink with caffeine. Tea does not do that for me. I know that there are caffeinated teas and stuff like that, but it's the morning like warmth of a coffee that keeps me happy. I also grew up in peak Tim Hortons 5 a.m., 6 a.m. coffee zone. Like that's young Ben's forge, you know? The amount of early hockey practices, the amount of 5 a.m. starts to like a work day and stuff like that I've had, and Timmy's is like the only thing in the area. I grew up in that. Do I recognize that Timmy's is dog shit coffee? Yes. Will I drink it? Yeah. I just need hot brown. Deep Prairie's Tim's. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I have opinions about Wazoo gas stations now because you're a delivery. Yeah, sure. I think it's if you are a knower of things, you're allowed to develop opinion. That's why I say coffee snob affectionate. Dude knows what the fuck he's talking about, but like, yeah. I don't know, like, if I could ever get into coffee, I need a hot drink. If it's either tea or hot chocolate. Yeah, I mean, I try to steer away from hot chocolate. I'm not a sweets drink guy. Oh man, but I don't like coffee, tea, hot chocolate, sure. But on a cold winter night, nothing hits better than a good like apple cider with a little cinnamon. That, you're outside, you got some mittens, your nosy's a little chilly, and you're maybe out at like a winter carnival or something like that. Somebody hits you up with that like apple cider that comes from the like the hot and mold cider that comes from like the heat thingy, and it puts it in maybe like a little styrofoam cup or some shit. That's where the heart is right there, dude. That's where I love. I don't know if you can do it as much anymore, which this is maybe indicative of like the times in regards to like global warming. But a thing that I used to always do as a kid is there's a park in Edmonton called Hawrlack Park, spelled Hawrlack, just for those of you who are like, what Lack Park? And there is a big lake, not like a lake, a pond, I guess, in the center. And it's quite large. It's a large pond. And it's kind of done in like an 8, and there's like two little islands in the middle. And during the winter, it would freeze, and beside it there's a big like shack, essentially. Well, maybe bigger than a shack, like a little indoor. It's where the bathrooms are, but there's a big area in front that's got like benches and shit too. That's indoors. And during the winter, you could rent skates and stuff and skate around on the lake, and that's a key childhood memory of mine. You'd skate around on the pond, and you get like hot apple cider and stuff. Wait, you have hot apple cider hot? Really? You've never had mulled hot apple cider? Oh my gosh, Babelist, highly recommend in the winter if it gets cold where you are. I mean, it doesn't even need to get that cold. I think once it starts getting like anything minus like 5, minus like 7, or not even minuses. I mean, it's best in the minuses in my opinion, but like once it gets like less than like 7 degrees, get on in there. If you like earthy, have you ever had Lapsang Souchong tea or Rooibos tea? I've had Rooibos. It's okay. I don't know. I am a tea guy, but like it's not my morning choice. So, pictured my tomb. Oh boy. I DoorDashed a few 12 packs of soda and they delivered them like this. Oh god. 60 cases of Dr. Pepper is insane. Apple cider for me is a cold fizzy drink we would have on hot summer days. Maybe it's an Australian thing. I mean, I've had apple cider both ways. I don't think I've ever had fizzy. Well, no, that's not true. Sorry. So apple cider is like alcoholic apple cider like that I've had. Yes. Or, I mean, you could have a non-alcoholic too. I've had both ways. Mulled apple cider is something very different. It's a very different drink. What mods are you planning to What mons are you planning to carry over to the next Cobblemon server? Oh, yeah, I don't know. I haven't been able to play a lot of Cobblemon. It sucks. I mean, I appreciate that I'm in the position that when I'm like, I've been really busy, you know, a lot of people are like, doing what? You know, like, are you working on like a background thing or whatever? And it's like, no, you can see visually how busy I've been, because I'm on like, I do like 9 streams a week, 10 streams a week sometimes. between this and the lure channel, like I do a lot. Did you talk about the reset that's happening on the server? I haven't. So for those of you who might be interested in doing more Cobblemon stuff, there was a big announcement that went on in the Discord, where they're talking about they're going to be doing a server reset. So if you want to come in on the ground floor on a fresh reset, they're doing seasons now. You can do that, which I think is a great idea, which I might also do. Probably do a stream or two of that. And then also that they're talking about doing monetization things. So if you've been having a lot of fun on it, and you want to kick in like a couple bucks or whatever, that would be massively, massively helpful for them. So you stream, I feel like we never see you anymore. Yeah. Yeah. Finally come home, accepting that I'm getting my ass kicked today by hormonal depression, so I'll be settling and watching the stream for a while. Ambi, I'm really sorry to hear that, but buddy, get cozy. Get cozy. Do you see that I was wearing the shirt y'all gave me the other day? Paul and Graham really messed up when they assigned you to such delightful stream persona. Makes it hard not to put you on everything. Yeah, no, because it's like I am on, if I do crossing the streams, I am on every evening stream. I am on every evening stream at Loading Ready Run. Veganos, take care, everybody. I assume you're going to bed. Good night. Sleep well. But yeah, it's a lot. And then, you know, Tuesdays, I did 2 more streams. Wednesday lately, because it's like, this is what my days have been. Is Monday I sometimes do crossing the streams. Tuesday I do Good Morning Moonbase, Is This Your Card, and Let's Nope. Wednesday I did the Lure MTG Sealed League into AFK. Thursdays, Sunderfolk. Friday Night Paper Fight. So yeah, it's and then I stream here at home too. So it's been a lot. It's been a lot of streaming. But I'm happy, man. I like doing what I do. I'm happy you played Forbidden Solitaire on Tuesday. The game was such a banger. Dude, it was so good, and I'm going to try and find a time, like a bonus that I can throw in to finish it. I don't know when that'll be. I might just like not do a stream. I could maybe not stream like Sunday morning here and instead stream the conclusion of Forbidden Solitaire over here, but make sure you take breaks. I do. Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing, right? Is like, so then in that in-between time, I got to pick what I'm doing. And the answer is it's either play some WoW with friends, do some Cobblemon server stuff, spend time with Nicole. You know? And a lot of the times my answer, and this is pretty this might be the winning answers, but a lot of the time I just choose to sit down and watch TV with Nicole. I like, he likes spending time with his partner. So, yeah. Adam is going hard on that new Returnal dev game and all the extra... yeah, that's also, too. Like, we've got a lot of content going on, so... I know, right? Found out from Wiggins that apparently self-care comments are seen as rude in places besides Lure, that apparently Lure is different in that regard. It's one of those things where I think rude is the wrong word for it. I think it's more like some people take it as what, you don't think I'm doing this? You don't think I can do it myself? Like, yeah, it's a tone and a context thing. Comes off as infantilizing. Yeah, it's why I don't have the, you know... Do you remember for a while there was the hydration bot? That was like a big thing on Twitch. People would get a little bot that comes in and is like, remember to drink water! And it was just like, okay, man. Yes, I get it. Some people need those helpful things, though, right? It's all about, like, who you are as a person. And, like, for example... Nicole has a tendency to forget things. She's a forgetful person. And for the longest time I would be like, she's like, oh, I got to remember that on my way home from work, I got to stop and I got to go do this. And I was like, you should set an alarm for yourself when your work day is done. Like when you plan on leaving work, have an alarm that's going to go off and says, remember to go get milk. And she'd be like, no, that's dumb. I don't need something like that. And lo and behold, she would forget the milk, right? And so it's figuring out what works for you. My thing that I've always found kind of, not weird, but I don't know what, I think it's always done with the best intention, which is why I don't think it's rude. I don't think it's anything, and which is why I don't care. Right? But there's like, I will see a lot of times you'll be like looking at like YouTube comments. I know, big mistake. And every once in a while, there'll be like somebody who makes a very well-meaning post that's like, hey, I don't know you and you don't know me, but I just want to say it's going to get better, man. and you just gotta you put like one foot in front of the other, and I believe in you. You're gonna get out there and you're gonna do it. And you know, for some people that's really, really helpful. You know, and they see that message and they're like, yeah, I can do it, random stranger, whatever. But I'm just like, like, who are you? Are you writing this for others? Or are you writing this a little bit more for yourself, right? Are you writing this like, you know, to feel like, and that's my good deed for the day. I've done my, you know, I'm helping people out here. I use a reminder app and small physical notes to organize basically my whole life. There you go. Whatever helps, man. I tried to do the Bujo thing. It didn't click for me, but like it clicked for Heather. Heather's like a big bullet journal user. So if someone can't fix the issue in 2 seconds, don't bring it up. Yeah. Yeah. Just do the things that help you remember to do the thing, man. For me, my thing that I found is I get really overwhelmed if I have too many things that pile up. So I try to do a thing a day. So it's like, oh man, you know, I have like 4 bills I gotta pay off, and I need to get a deck done for Friday, and I need to upload this VOD, and I need to do this, and I gotta call my mom, and I gotta go like this. I'm like, great, pick one, and pick the easiest one to do. Pick the easiest one to do. You know, I gotta vacuum, I gotta do this, all right? I'm like, okay, what's the easiest one to do? Pay this bill. So I log in and I pay that bill and I go, oh, I get that dopamine hit. Boop, check mark, thing done, right? And then I'm like, okay, now I'm in the flow state a little bit. I think I could build this deck. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, okay, now I feel really good. And you know what? I did 2 things today. I'm gonna have some lunch. And if I feel good and want to keep going, I can. But if not, bam, that's 2 things done, right? And getting it and picking off a thing just to get the ball rolling, I think is super helpful when you do that. That's how I like to do it anyway. Sometimes if something is blocking me, I'll let myself do something easier. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. See? Same brain. All right. Let's do our dulls for today. And then let's look at video games. I want to look at video games. We gotta watch. We're gonna watch some trailers. We're gonna figure out. So we're gonna see what's out there in the world. How's everybody doing on the league? Let's see. Oop, hold on. Oh, yesterday was Trap Inch. Kaiju. Okay. Kaiju got it in 2 seconds with 13 seconds left. So I know that Kaiju always starts with Hydreigon. So what would Hydreigon give me that would like instantly help me guess part 2? Am I that predictable? I just know what you like, buddy. Okay, so Kaiju would go Hydreigon, and it would either be some sort of... God, what if it's not Hydreigon, but instead it's like Iron Jugulus? All right, let's give it a go. It is a dragon from Gen 5. Gen 5 dragons. Is it just like Garchomp? Or it can't be. What about like Dredagon? Oh, damn! Right, it's not fully evolved. Shit. Is it just like... It is a mono dragon type. What else is there for dragons? Isn't this like... Yeah, oh, right, Gen 6. Fuck. I guess it could be like... There we go, got there. All right, so, you know, a couple more. A couple more. But you know what? I'll take third. That's pretty good. Well done. Oh, you've moved on to Violet as yours, eh? There's only 2 dragon lions in Unova that can evolve. Right. Right. That makes sense. Well done. Ambi. Wow. Ambi's just like, I'm just going to fire this off. Well done, everyone. Well done. All right. Ooh, this is a Skuntank. Ambi knows they're dragons. It's true. Its round face and smooth coat, softer than most high-class velvet, have made this a very popular Pokemon in Alola. Wait, no. Furfrou is from 5. Alola. Round face... Gen 7, round face, smooth coat. Oh, fucking Persian. Yep. Stupid ass. This is, I think Persian might be the worst regional variant. Yeah, Alolan Persian might be the doofiest of them all. It's normal, yeah, from Garfield. Berserker's a banger, yeah. I don't even know if though if Berserker we could say is a regional variant. I think that's its own Pokemon. But like Galarian Meowth is definitely a thing. Oh, interesting. It kind of looks like an Esper. It's got like the same. I'm gonna go Esper. No. Oh, it's a wing. Oh, is this Togekiss? Yeah. Toy. All right, well done. Well, everybody's at food crimes times. Yeah, the shadow is quite deceiving. All right. Let's watch. Let's watch Ben get slowly demoralized by the things that people eat. Okay. Ooh. The rare. Hold on. I just realized I'm kind of covering. Wait, if I do this, does that help? Great. This is the rare Jamaica edition. We got a mint chutney sausage with creme fraiche. That actually looks really. That's a totally reasonable dog. Versus a cheeseburger and fries, condiments and toppings free. I would hope so. They're condiments and toppings. Yeah. I mean, it was $20 for this at the Skagit Speedway in Washington. We're going with Jamaica. All right. All right. The hockey puck burger. Oh, dude, I don't know. Dude, I don't know. The P-Dog is back. And you're listening to Galaxy News Radio. Wait, chat. What if today's the day? What if we go for it? We're going for the patented zero. We're going for zero today. We've got the double cheeseburger versus the fish and chips with mushy peas and curry sauce. This looks like a perfectly reasonable double cheeseburger. So we're going with the mushy peas, fish and chips. We're gonna shoot the moon. Ooh, oh, this is actually kind of tough. These loaded fries look incredible. Chips, cheese, bacon, and chili sauce. I would destroy these. Also, shout out to England. You've melted the cheese on this too. Like, good job. Versus the Bruges Kiprikant with party sauce. Brother, I don't even want to know what party sauce is. Ooh, okay, this one might be tough. Chicken and onion ring burger with cheesy chips for $30 versus the Philly cheesesteak. I mean, props for not going with the cheese whiz. Once again, the chips melted. They're learning. Yeah, the Nashville Philly cheesesteak, by the way. I actually think it's left. Let's go. Turkey and stuffing roll with chips and gravy. That looks quite... Oh, sorry, I just looked right. What is happening to those onion rings? Oh boy. Oh. Okay, listen, I'm gonna do us all a favor. I'm gonna get this off our screens right now. Let's just move on. We don't need to talk about the Halo burger. Cam Italian sausage with peppers and onions for $15. Okay, versus the bacon wrapped hot dog. Oh, that's so much pork. This might be the greasiest hot dog you ever eat in your life. The double Yodlands. No, this isn't a wiener photo. It's too high. This is kind of a wiener photo. I think this is probably gonna win. Yeah, good. All right. Hot dog with mayo. Oh God. Sorry, I was reading and looking about what? Yeah. This looks like mayo with hot dog, maybe? That's so much mayonnaise. What have you done? Swimming in a sea of mayonnaise. Versus the chips and curry sauce buddy. I still don't understand the chips in the bun thing. Y'all are crazy over there. Yeah, that was it. I looked at it and I was like, oh, they put like an egg on top. No, that's mayonnaise and whatever that yellow is. Holy shit, dude. Brazil buff declined. Whoa. Okay. Obviously this is right. Obviously. But like, if you're gonna do the burger hot dog thing, this is a good way to do it. I don't hate this. This is a good way to do it. You get one long hot dog, chop it in half, then chop it in half. Or maybe this is two. I think this is one longer hot dog. Yeah. And then you put a little stuff on. It's a hot dog burger. All right. Come on, team. We're so close to greatness. Oh, this is tough. Okay, we've got the fried Oreos, which look all right. I mean, there's no way to make fried Oreos look pretty. Versus the mustache pretzel with a cactus lemonade, but it's $25. Now, here's the thing. I would eat that pretzel. Do we think people are readers? They're usually not. And we might just get ruined by people being like, what is this on the right? Some sort of deep fried turd? Also, the fact that they seem to only give you half of the pretzel. Unless you did get the full thing and they've just eaten the other half. I don't know. I assume that's the case. We're going left. Yeah! Woo! 0 0%, baby. The secretive hidden scranner. We're the loser. We're the loser. We're the loser. Alrighty. Okay, everyone. Let's look at video games. We're gonna go through my queue to begin here. We're gonna watch trailers today. So someone's got to go 0 to 10. I'm here to lower the average so that people who might struggle have a higher chance of going above average, All right. We're going down my queue and we'll see what we see. This is where you find out that Steam wants to suggest me a bunch of porn games. All right, first on the docket, gamble with your friends. Ooh, is this a new friend slop? Let's check this out. New friend slop on the block. This one's fun. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Yep. Oh.
You bunch of worthless degenerates. I gave you a nice place to stay. A sweet ride to the place with everything you need to win. But you kept screwing up. You went too big when you should have went small.
41,000, Sam. Are you taking the piss?
You went too small when you should have went big.
Very much. I was curious. Yeah, this feels like something we'd play on CTS.
You kept betting on the wrong horse.
Yo, Jeff, thank you so much for 78 months. Welcome back.
Kept hitting when you should have stayed.
You're getting off the table. Play this game, you're getting off the machine.
Letting it ride when you should have let it slide.
That's not even. Or black. We're in the second half.
So now you are here at the end of the line, begging me for another chance. Let's see who deserves it.
Yeah, I mean, this seems like one that we'll play on CTS. It seems kind of fun. I mean, like if we want to watch a bunch of people gamble and stuff like that, which we definitely do. It's an interesting kind of the fake game chat is off-putting. I mean, I don't know. I think I don't dislike stuff like this. I think people are a little bit too quick on the friend slop kind of area. I think games like this are nice. I think paying $10 every time a new one comes out is starting to become a little bit much, but I think games like this are perfect for a lot of people are like, oh, what game do we want to play tonight, right? And you end up kind of going into this. That's the reason why I think a bunch of my friends and I have continued to play League of Legends for so long is because it's free. It's a free game that you can just play with friends and stuff like that. And I mean, I'm not discrediting that we need to be paying these developers and stuff like that for their work, but it is getting hard to shell out $10 every time a new peak comes out, right? Honestly, playing with friends is a cheap way to have fun. I mean, and $10, we pay more to go to movie theaters and stuff, right? So it's I don't know, if you get approximately 2 weeks of enjoyment out of this, maybe 8 hours of enjoyment, that's probably worth $10, right? That's why you started playing Deadlock. Deadlock is super cool. It's just MOBAs are starting to get a little bit too. I'm discovering something about myself, which is that if I'm playing games with friends, I less and less do I want it to be a PvP scenario where we're up against some other people. I don't want to I'm tired of getting a group of friends together and we queue into something and then we're pitted up against potentially another group of friends and we have to like sweat it out for a while, right? Like I kind of just like these ones where we're just kind of all hanging out doing a thing, right? That's why I don't know if any of you have played web fishing. Web fishing was sick. It was just basically it was basically VR chat, but you were cute little Animal Crossing looking dudes, right? Web fishing was very, very fun for exactly that. You know, I really want to play Peak with a group of friends. I want to throw a jellyfish at my partner. Yeah, I mean, it's even fun just playing as a twosome too. I don't mind games that cost less than I would spend having 2 beers hanging out with the friend. Anyways, exactly. That's the way I'm kind of looking at it, right? So yeah, this seems fun. I'll put it on the wish list and throw it in for CTS. That kind of seems like a good way. I like that. Yeah, Repo's really fun too. They also just did like a major a major update, I think. Nicole was telling me about it. Her and her friends were playing it the other day. So, yeah. Seems kind of cool. All right, what do we got next? Far, Far West. Yeehaw, cowboys. Team up in this 1 to 4 player co-op shooter. Journey to the Far, Far West to blast monsters, sling spells, complete missions. This sounds like yet another friend slop game. Let's see. What do we got here? Yeah, okay, we got gun. Oh, shit, this is, oh, fuck. Okay, what's the game? Gunborn? Gunborn Online. What was the one where you're like the animals? You're the animals and it's like a run-based kind of thing, but you could play multiplayer. Gunfire Reborn. Yeah, I played a bunch of that with friends. That one's really solid. I like that game. So this would be kind of a fun one in that area. Green Drake, thank you so much for 22 months. Howdy, I heard we were yapping. Yeah, I've been yapping all morning, and now we're watching game trailers, looking at things that might be interested in playing in the future. This looks really cool. I mean, oh yeah, this looks like Old West Gunfire Reborn, and we're like little skeletons on horses. Oh, damn, you got the Doomfist alt? Yeah. This seems tight. I play this on CTS. Oh, you got cactus abilities? Yeah, I'm definitely here. I'm getting older, team. And the more and more is I've just become, I want to play co-op PvE games, you know? I want to play me and my buddies attempt to do our best and fight things together, right? You have gun and you have magic. Yeah, that seems really cool. I like this. It's overwhelmingly positive, so that means you know it's good, right? Having a recovery day, called in sick, catching up on sleep and chores. That's a good way to do it, Green Drag. I am also the kind of, if you like, I appreciate that working at Lure, I'm able to, I don't make a lot of money. I make enough money to live. We do all right here, but like we don't, I'm not making like massive savings. There's no house in Ben's future, but I can call into work sad. I can call into work saying I'm having a bad mental health day, and they go, "Hell yeah, man, stay home." And that's worth something. To me, that is worth something, and I appreciate the work culture that I live in. And so having days where I'm just like, I'm not feeling good, I want to stay home and I want to work on some stuff to make myself feel better. That's pretty cool. I dig that a lot. You say that, Ben, but I was looking at the Digimon Time Stranger, and they certainly made some choices with their DLC. Ooh, interesting. I mean, like I said, I talked about this on Tuesday. Time Stranger is 30% off. It's 30% off, which is a deal. That's $30 off. I don't know if I want to $60 play this game, man. It's still just a bit too expensive for me when I could buy like 4 to 5 games for that price. It's a lot of dollary dues. It's tough out here in Canada land. Why is it so expensive? Because it's I don't know. It's a AAA JRPG, and I live in Canada. Yeah, I hear it's a fantastic game, but I don't know. Also, yeah, the Switch version's coming out in a couple months. Well, there you go. Maybe I wait for that. Play it on Switch too. Anyways, this game looks really cute. I'm gonna put this on the wish list. There we go. Great. It's not quite at that level, but yeah, I could be making more money somewhere else, but my current workplace is just really chill. There you go. Plus, I got them to agree that you can work from home indefinitely. Oh, the dream. The dream. All right, what do we got up next? Okay, Dead as Disco. Was this one where I feel like I've seen this? Did they play this on Rhythm Cafe? Dead as Disco rules. So this is like the rhythm. This is the rhythm beat 'em up, right? Not yet. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. They got Baby No Money on here. It's a Rhythm Arkham Batman combat game. Oh, okay. Oh, I do like games like that. Oh, wait. If it's a rhythm-based fighting game with like... Oh, fuck. What is the name of it? Oh, I was so into it. It wasn't like... It was more of a hack and slash. Not Hi-Fi Rush, but I was playing Hi-Fi Rush. I put it down, but I do want to finish that one. Not Fury, not Sifu, not Crypt. It's you're a drummer dude and a guitar girl, and the art style is fucking dope. It's very Scott Pilgrim-y reminiscent in terms of like writing style. Not Unbeatable. No Straight Roads. That game whipped. It kind of fell a little flat on the ending, but No Straight Roads was really, really good. So I love games like this. Also, especially if they're like short, 12 to like 20 hour games that like nice, compact story. I'm really into that. This looks tight. I wonder if the way that because these seem to be covers. Streamer safe tracks. Cool. I was wondering. Okay, so you can import your own stuff. Okay. This looks kind of tight. This Disco also has a demo, and even in the demo, you can import your own music. Oh, all right. Interesting. Yeah, maybe we could do demo day. I like that. Add to my wish list, damn it. Maybe this game kind of knows what I like, or this algorithm is working. I know someone who worked on the soundtrack for this, and it's great. You know me, man. A good soundtrack will make me like a bad game. So, this is also just a very cool looking character. I like this character a lot. Very, very neat. The Librarian. Ooh, okay. Tidy up the arcane library is a single player sim. You need to return scattered. Oh, okay. So this is magical. This is magical power wash sim, I assume. Or like magical unpacking. Oh, you gotta put every book back? Is it individual? Put all 3,072 books back where they need to go. This is a Apple streamer I watch game. You tidy up a library is fascinating. Oh, okay. This one used AI. Oh, stinky. Actually, okay, because I haven't gotten used to this new kind of thing. Where is the warning? Where do they put it now? But remember hearing it had some AI generated assets? Scroll down in the about. The developer described how the game uses AI generated kind of like this. The 4 assets in this work, 1 UI component, and 3 landscape paintings. Okay, so they did AI art. Frames not included were produced using AI for refinement. None of them were created from AI with the ground up. AI helped with grammatical corrections in the in-game text, which were carefully reviewed and just by hand. We only consider AI to be a supportive tool. Every detail. So this is an interesting kind of portion. This is an interesting one. We only consider AI to be a supportive tool. Every detail is meticulously crafted with human intent, as our creative process is still firmly anchored in the manual craftsmanship. So this is like a case of the AI being a tool for, like, an AI tool in the sense that, like, so for the grammatical thing, this is the equivalent of like spell checker, which is like, we use spell checker in the past, but still it's like, this is a job that could go to somebody. So I'm gonna say no on this one. We're gonna hit the ignore button. Refinement is a little too vague. Yeah. Like I think there's a world where we use it to do our own thing, and then, you know, like spell checker as kids was always very, very helpful. But refinement of painting, that doesn't sound correct. So I'm gonna hit no, and we're gonna pass. Battlefield 6. I'm gonna hit no. Because why is this being suggested to me? I'm good, actually. Okay, hold on. What a fucking clusterfuck of a photo. What am I even looking at? We got a helicopter up here. We got some planes super low to the ground over here. Bunch of some dude with a fucking backwards baseball cap crouching on the front of the trains. And these motorbike guys falling off. Yeah, there's a tank over here. There's a car over here. Yeah, this is. What if we threw in every asset in our game into a single photo? Pass. Oh, hey, Slay the Spire. Yeah, I heard about this mostly negative review thing that Slay the Spire 2 is getting review bombed, which is super sad. People are dumb. I hear it's a lot of fun. I enjoy Slay the Spire. I am not like a deep, like, it doesn't have the absolute firm grip on me that that it does on a lot of my friends and stuff like that. I like roguelike deck builders. I'm able to play them in an extremely casual way. Yeah, China doesn't have a way to give feedback to the devs is basically one of the big things. So they put the negative reviews on there. Yeah. But also because of Gamergate fucks somehow. Yeah, unfortunately. But you know what? It's so funny because it's like, nobody's gonna look at people who want to play Slay the Spire and Slay the Spire 2 aren't looking at they're not looking at this. People just know Slay the Spire 2 is like a fucking household name, dude. So this is a case where it's like, it's sad. I mean, I guess it maybe makes the algorithm fall down, but like, yeah, I don't know. People are weird, and the fact a lot of my friends will be sitting in Discord and playing this on multiplayer. It's cool. It's very, very cool. Love that concept. That was one of my favorite things about the board game, was that we were able to play cooperatively and stuff. So yeah, eventually I'll pick it up. I think it actually is on the Lure account, so I probably don't even need to buy it. So yeah. I mean, I don't need to add this to my wish list. I know all about it. Let's move on.
In the frozen wilderness.
Okay, so I saw that Surge was playing this game. It looks extremely cute. Everything is crab. This is a tremendously, like, do you like the Bullet Heaven game kind of style things.
Yet survival in this ecosystem is about more than predator and prey. Every creature here has its place. Some hide, some steal, and others simply want some peace and quiet. For Darwin, survival means adaptation. Every meal, every encounter...
Right, so you get to, like, create your own kind of creature. That's really fun.
Whilst Darwin has choice over...
I like the idea of a of a roguelike, you know, bullet. I guess this would just be called a bullet heaven, right? Where you get to like evolve and make a cool kind of thing.
Everything becomes crab.
It is kind of Spore Survivors, ain't it? Yeah.
It is evolution's preferred solution, and the creatures that embrace it grow formidable. Fortunately,
Is it Survivor like? Is that what we're calling them now? I always called them bullet heavens.
and win.
Are they Survivor likes now? Have we settled on that as the new term? Because I mean we have the Souls like, you know. It's an eat 'em up. Ooh, that's kind of fun. Is it still roguelikes? Like, I don't know where that line is. I think we've all sort of like gravitated towards being like, this new game came out and it's like this popular game. But Bullet Heaven is kind of the way like that I've been steering, which is the opposite of a Bullet Hell. Bullet Hells being like, you know, the shoot 'em up style games where all the bullets are coming and you got to dodge the shit and whatever. Whereas Bullet Heaven is you are the shooter and you get to make all the guns and shit happen and they're shooting it out from you, right? And that's kind of what these are. This is the, you know, the Binding of Isaacs, the Vampire Survivors, that kind of thing. This seems neat. I don't know if it's a game for me, but, you know. Ah, yes. Oh my God. Okay. So, I did not realize that this dropped this week. This is the new game from Supermassive, Directive 8020. These are the movie games. This is the dark picture anthology kind of stuff. So I am extremely excited for this. And what I was talking to James about it, and we are going to be I want to save this for the subathon. I think this would be a really, really good subathon show. So it'll be like myself and Adam, and we'll have like you know, whoever wants to join us on this, and we'll have like a full movie sit down. This feels like I want to get Jordan on this. I feel like she would be great here. So yeah, but I haven't watched the trailer in forever. So yeah, so this is the direction that Supermassive decided to go. Right, this isn't Dark Pictures. This is the Quarry and Until Dawn. It's space.
We have crash landed in the Burnell quadrant of Tau Ceti F.
Our only option now is to hold out until the Andromeda arrives.
We have no way to contact the Andromeda or Earth.
You'll have to tie Serge to a chair? Nah, he'll be fine. He'll put on his safety hoodie and we'll be okay.
What is that?
Who's there? Take it slow.
Ah, yet another space game where we have gloop on the walls. We're back to Kronos, baby. It's Kronos all the way down. Let's go, flesh hallways. We love the flesh hallways. Love the wall gloop.
Is that you, Cooper?
It's been a thing since Dead Space? Oh, yeah. Yeah. They didn't invent it or anything. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's going to mess Adam up. That is one of his number one fears. Oh, no. That is one of Adam's biggest fears of all time is drifting off into space.
Now.
Sure, man.
Yeah.
This ship is infected with an alien organism.
That man does not want to get vented.
Could be in our own
Okay, hold on. Again, I recognize it didn't invent it, but we just went through this shit. We just went through this. The dudes that probably can, there's two heads and they can probably shoot out and attack you and stuff like that. We just did this on Kronos.
For all we know, it could be in our own bloodstreams by now. Directive 8020 states, the Earth must be protected.
Oh, I had no idea, Quasi. That's really interesting. Oh, that was the hands coming out of the mouth. That's spooky kabuki. Yeah, I'm very pumped for this. In the realm of like horror trailers, I watched the trailer for The Passenger last night. Oh, dude, I'm so excited for this film. The Passenger looks like it's gonna be really good. If you're looking for upcoming horror movies that seem like sick, go check out the trailer for it. It's got a hella jump scare at the start that just like I was like, oh, that's pretty good. Yeah. Great Iggy Pop song, yeah. I recognize it more of like a Susie song. Alabaster Dawn. Okay, I know nothing about this game. 2.5D action RPG from the creators of Crosscode. Ooh, okay. Overwhelmingly positive reviews. Oh, the animation looks great. Oh, look at these little guys. It's up to you. Oh, magic sword. Ooh. Oh, wow, this looks great. God, I love pixels. So funny because Nicole hates it. It's not her style, but pixel art continues to just be the GOAT for me. This is a David game. I'd love to watch David play this. Ooh. Dude, the animation is actually incredible. The combat, it looks super smooth. Oh shit, can you co-op this with a buddy? Hey! Wow. Dude, there's too many good games. Oh, there's a demo though. Oh, another guy? You can be Ike? Cool. Oh, it's a German game. Tight. All right. That looks sick. I would love to try that. You know what? Add this demo to library. We'll give that a go at some point. That looks really, really cool. Solve intriguing puzzles and explore a changing world. Tight. God. Battlestar Galactica, you know, I know nothing about, you know. Okay, let's see if this trailer can sell me as somebody who knows nothing about Battlestar Galactica and this genre of games doesn't appeal to me. I mean, I guess it could. I'm hyped to one day get around to this. I guess this seems like a game that's been out for a while, right? Oh no, it's brand new. I mean, it looks very pretty. Oh! Wait, you get to like actually like fly the ships and stuff? That's kind of tight. This seems less like Civ and more like, I don't even know. I haven't played a game like this. The ships, I mean, it looks like it's got a little bit of like a RTS aspect to it. It's a survival. Sure. That's a pretty broad genre. Yep. Not something I know much about, so probably not for me. But cool. I imagine that's for somebody. Everwind. So this came out like 2 months ago, and I assume is a novel take on RPG and sandbox survival games. So we got a new Minecraft-like. Gotcha. New Minecraft-like. I assume Sir just looked at this. Oh yeah. That is a Cameron-esque game. This looks like a Minecraft texture pack for sure. Oh, it's got dinosaurs. You get to play Ark too in your Minecraft. Oh, airships though? Kind of sick. Whoa. I mean, you'd be forgiven. Hopefully people will forgive me if I say I thought that this I was like, I'm sure Sir just played this, but I think I might be thinking of Hightail, which looks functionally the same to me. I mean, the animations and stuff look very good. Like, this is a very pretty looking. This seems a lot more combat exploration focused than, like, I mean, it seems like you can build. Yeah, this seems like okay, hold on, I'd have to look at them like side by side, but this isn't okay. Hightail isn't even on Steam. Okay, I don't even know, but Hightail I know was like the thing that a lot of people were kind of excited about checking out, but this has got the exact same sort of vibe from my opinion. I'd have to ask somebody who knows, right, who's like a knower for these kinds of things. But a bunch of my group of friends has been like, they've been jonesing to do the survival crafting multiplayer server with friends thing again. And we were debating on what people wanted to play. In the end, it seems like most people wanted to play V Rising, which is cool because I didn't really get too deep in that game. But yeah, my biggest thing with survival crafting servers is I don't have as much time to play as other people might. Listen, it's vampire time, yeah. But like, if you always get like one or two people who are able to play a lot more and they get a lot more ahead, and then they end up kind of carrying the entire server a little bit, which is a natural thing that happens in these sort of kind of things, and that is always kind of tough for me mentally to handle, because I just want to be able to explore things. And it also gets just like a little bit harder when, like, you know, if you have like a friend who just wants to like go and strip mine an entire area, right? You don't get to see what that area looked like before the strip mining happened and stuff like that. So I don't know what there is no solution. The solution is I have to personally get over that kind of aspect. I like exploring things in a group capacity, and we all kind of work at the same time. But obviously, if I'm the main sort of, like, if I can't play all the time, other people should be able to play, right? So we'll see how it goes. And this is one of those ones in that sort of variety that I'm like, this seems kind of neat. So I'm excited to try it out. Just redoing the stream, so I missed what trailers you watch. I wanted to recommend watching the Lumentale Memories of Trey trailer. Lumentale. Oh, right. I remember this. We've watched this. Didn't I swear to God I've watched this before? No, maybe not. Lumentale was like on my, this comes out this month on the 26th. This was one that we watched forever ago, wasn't it? New creature collector kind of style game. Yeah. I swear I watched this like forever ago. This was like, wasn't there like a Kickstarter or something? There was a Kickstarter for it, I think. But yeah, I like all the creature collectors, man. Is Call of the Elder Gods puzzle game on Ben's list of trailers or games? It isn't. Here, I'll start making a little list here, and we can watch trailers. I mean, it looks incredibly pretty. I didn't end up finishing Cassette's Beasts. Maybe I should actually go and finish that. Yeah. You stream during the Kickstarter. It's finally coming out. Awesome. Yeah, it comes out like next week or a week and some from now. I was suggesting, I was wondering. No. Yeah, you're all good, buddy. Oh, man. It looks super cute. Is there like 5 different starters or something? Holy crap. Okay. This is a hella evolution thing. I'm also wondering when Animo is coming back into play. Whoa. Ooh, so it looks like all your starters will have split evolutions. That's kind of neat. Cool. And a little ass gecko. Oh, you can be or guy with sword. Oh, tail is sword? Pretty good. Ha! Just kidding. I picked the chicken. I want to play as the chicken. And these ones look like they'll become more badass, but I want the chicken. I just want to stay as the chicken. Team chicken. Let me be the weird little guy forever. Whoa. I really like the battle screen here. There is one thing that I've seen a lot of these new creature collectors coming out to do. I love this art style. Which is they put a little bit more emphasis on like the doing things in the overworld, kind of like, you know, dodging encounters and stuff like that. And I don't really love that. I'm actually not playing Pokemon style games for like, you know, quick intuitive overworld progression style movement. You don't want the action. No, I kind of just want to go from point A to point B. And just do like the battles and stuff like that. I'm not like, it's not gonna be a deal breaker or anything, but I have noticed like Cassette Beast was the same way. There was like a lot more overworld traversal and like kind of stuff like that. And I was like, I want to collect creatures, not play Zelda. A little bit. That's kind of it. Yeah. I mean, gamers do have the like dokey, you know, the heart pitter patter when they hear doo 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 and you open up a door or whatever. But I'm kind of medium on that aspect. So, but yeah. Exciting. I didn't realize that was coming out so soon. All right. Outbound. Let's check this out. Explore a colorful world and build your own cozy home on wheels. You know, Nicole and I have dreamed of this. Oh, and you get a dog. Oh. This game seems really nice and cozy. Ducks. Paul, send this game to Farisar. There's ducks. You get to design your own van. This is kind of neat. It's called the Outbound, I believe. Oh. So it's kind of the way that, ooh, and there's like puzzles. This kind of looks like Raft, but with a van. This literally looks like Raft, but with van. Oh, but it looks like you can also just make a house, too. Would you be able to live in an RV or live in a boat? I would prefer boat, but I'd do either, honestly. I don't know. There was a period of time, and this might be my controversial thing of today. There's a period of time where Nicole and I were like, haha, what if van life? And the general consensus on van living was gentrifying homelessness was the way people used to describe it, which is not necessarily incorrect, but I think as time has progressed, I think home ownership and living in an apartment and paying rent and all that kind of jazz has just become such a major hardship that people in both I think in all generations now to come, we're going to have to deal with. And finding alternative means of living, I think, is actually a good thing. And I think especially too if you do it in a respectful way. Like, I don't know, it's one of those things. We decided we're just like, no, that's not us. And we have so many animals and pets, but look at this. You can live in a van and have and foster dogs. This game seems really cute. Okay. Right, okay, so it's less of you make a house and you more have the magic school bus van that folds out into something amazing. Streaming video games from a van seems hard? Yep. Oh, all right. Mild thing. Don't do this. Don't do this. This is actually dumb. Don't do this. If you're a nature walker and a hiker, stop this shit. Don't do this. This is actually really bad, especially if you do it in like rivers and stuff like that. Stop this. It ends up killing. What is this? When people do like rock stacking and stuff like that, and then they take it for like, because it makes like for a good Instagram photo, it's actually really bad for the environment. You end up pulling up a bunch of rocks that are like habitats for animals, and then eventually these things fall and they end up killing a bunch of shit. Don't do this. This is actually really bad. Yep, there are a lot of people who make it work, man. It just becomes your kind of like life. This game looks really cute, though. I don't know if this is like a streaming game, but fuck, man, I'd love to just like... This feels like a game, man, honestly, that if I was doing more, had time to do more collabs and stuff, I'd love to just like TQ and I stream this together. Seems like it'd be a good time. Awesome. Thank you, Nason. I'm going to add this to the little list here. Yeah, feel free to throw stuff out, friends. Happy to check out things. It's not an Instagram thing. It's a normal part of hiking. People like to do that, but again, it's a normalized part of hiking. Leave no trace is what I'll say. You have viewed all the products. All right, let's see more. All right, so I know that Serge is playing this today, and I was thinking about streaming it, honestly, which is very, very funny. You can do co-op. I don't know. Maybe I text Serge. Yeah, I know Subnautica comes out today. Multi-Pals return? Maybe. But yeah, I was a big fan of Subnautica 1. I remember playing Subnautica 2 ended up like going more down like more of like the story route from my recollection of when I played the early access. Subnautica 1 like had a story that you would find through like the photos and stuff. This one had Subnautica 2, if I recall, had like an actual like definitive like MSQ in a way, you know? The fish just has like, it's shooting spear. How does this fish generate these things that they're shooting out? See, I love that shit. Oh, I love that shit. Oh, it's a giant clam. Very cool. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll just put out the call. See if any of my streamer friends want to do a co-op of this. I do want to play some Subnautica. I think it'd be really fun to do as a co-op. Oh, you know what? I know that Adam's been meaning to play it. I should text Adam and see, because he and I basically stream at the exact same times, so... Maybe Adam and I do some Subnautica together. I think that'd be really fun. All right. Very cool. Adam tried the first one once or twice. Well, that was what the... What the fuck? What is happening? Sorry. I've been typing V apparently on my other computer for a while. Let's Note, but underwater. Yeah, I mean it could be done as Let's Note, but I mean maybe he wants to do it as like a home stream too. I'll ask. Yeah, I have played and beaten V times 5, 6. Ooh, okay. I'm on the fence about this one. So this might shock some of you. I actually play a lot of I play a decent amount of city builders. I just don't do it on camera.
Burning down and taking humanity.
And this game looked so cute. You get to like manage like a civilization living on a spaceship and stuff.
Are a colorful group. Cops, doctors.
And it looks really, really cute. You ever play Caesar 3? Oh, I don't have GOG on this. Yes, I played a lot of Caesar 3. In fact, it is one of my favorite ones. Played a lot of Caesar 3. I put a lot of hours into that game.
Turn her into something that can fly. She doesn't have to look pretty. She just has to keep us alive.
Yeah, you get to like build your ship.
It should be. Keep us fed. Give us a place to lay our heads.
Yeah, the massacre wheel was because Adam's save file for Subnautica didn't transfer. I imagine this is also appeal a little bit to like the FTL crowd. Like if you're a big FTL fan, this would be a potential real good one. You ever tried Timberborn? No. My most recent fave in that is Against the Storm. I did get a free code for Airborne Empire. This one looked kind of interesting and cool. At some point, I'm gonna actually play it. But it looks really cute. You get to make like an air city. Which also looks really, really cool. If you like Caesar 3, Timberborn has the same vibes. Yeah. I know, it was a big Surge game. Hey, you get to make a little like avian empire. But yeah, this looks kind of cute. Very like indie game kind of vibes and stuff. But yeah, I play a decent chunk of. Oh, you get to do like actual airborne battles and stuff. I play a decent amount of city sims. I don't get like as like the way I play these games is so vibes based. And that's kind of what I love about city builders like this. Is you absolutely, you know, can get super lost in the weeds, and meticulously plan out, where you know you're like, okay, 17 turns from now or days from now, I'm gonna put a hospital over there. So I want to kind of build it like that's gonna be the hospital zone. And me, I'm like, I like the Potter here, and we're gonna put a mall over there. Doesn't this look cute? And it's like, well, that's not efficient for like the walking route for that character. And I'm like, yeah, but look at the aesthetic though. Look how beautiful this mall looks. If you'd like a little darker take, yes, I wanted to actually just kind of watch the trailer for it. Sin Eater, there's literally a subreddit called Monster Collectors, and that one shows up a lot on there. So, yeah, and Against the Storm is awesome because it's like it's a roguelike, which is Ben loves his roguelikes. Not because they're super popular, but I like roguelikes because I like run-based games that I can just play for a little bit, do a run. And if I have to step away, that's okay because it's run-based as opposed to these really long, you know, RPGs or whatever that if I have to step away, I'm going to forget everything that just happened. So I'm a big fan of that. So are you building New York City every time? Yeah, exactly. But this looks really cute. I was a big FTL fan and God, look at some of these cool, like this looks so neat. You can build like, this looks like kind of like a satellite. Super cool. Yeah, this one you want to check out. And it's on sale for half off. The introductory offer because it just came out. I like that they've been doing this. Introductory offers. You get it on a cheaper the day that comes out. Very cool. I unfortunately love my 150-hour RPGs. Krek, if that means that you buy the game and then you're good for like 3 months, that rules. Like that's a very healthy way to approach video games. Okay, this one has shown up on my feed a couple of times, but I've literally never looked at this. So this is Crimson Desert. I just want to scroll down here real quick. Nope. I had a feeling. Generative AI technology is used in a supplementary capacity during the creation of 2D prop assets. Any such assets are replaced through a production pipeline by our development teams. They meet our quality of standards, creative regimen. Yeah. Boo. Yeah. I don't quite understand the thought process of the old placeholder excuse. Buddy, we have strayed from God's light, and I recognize that this is not what it was for. But we need to become a little bit more comfortable. If you're making a game and you just want people to play test it and your assets aren't completely like all there, bring back God's perfect like texture message. Like, for real, I would look at this all day, every day over your AI slop. Like, oh, but we don't want to, we don't want them to lose like the immersion, so that's why we'll use the AI so that like we'll come back to it later, we promise. And it's like, no, if you don't make it yourself, put this shit here, and at least I'll have respect for you. So it's the placeholder excuse is so fucking stinky, dude. Slay the Spire has MS Paint art right now. Like, yeah, dude. That's infinitely cooler. You want like, here, look. You're like, oh, we haven't quite modeled this sword. Done. Here's your sword. Fucking have at her, brother. Hey, look. You have an asset now, and I bet you, people would love this shit. You know what? Here. And then you want to make it a little bit better? Ooh, look at this. We've given it some depth. There you go. Ooh, and maybe, we'll give it a grip. There you go. All right. Yeah, there we go. Maybe we'll put some, accoutrements on the hilt. Damn, look how cool this sword is now. Oh, yeah, we'll do like this. Oh, God, hell yeah. Needs a gem in the handle. Oh, you're so right. And we'll grab a little green here. Ooh, it's got that green gem of power. There you go. Maybe, Damn, that would have never happened with AI. There you go. Fire? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Hold on. And you know what? How do you do it? I don't know. I don't know how to use newfangled, there it is. Airbrush tool, baby. Yeah, and then you hit it with the... Okay, we get the red down. Yeah, the kids love the airbrush tool. Yeah. Look at the power radiating off this sword. Maybe we'll add a little orange in there. There you go. Look. Now you have a sword for your video game, and you still have respect. People still respect you. Anyways. That's going to be a hard out for Benjamin here. Getting this as a tattoo. Here you go. Screenshot this motherfucker. Now put it in Blender. Programmer art is for sure where it's at. Yeah, dude. Just, I don't know. It's such a weak ass excuse, dude. Ooh. What is this? Forever. Forge your legend in a forgotten realm. Forever is an online multiplayer action RPG set in the vast fantasy open world. Ooh, okay. You're sending a lot of buzzwords right now. Alone or with friends, embark on an epic journey, explore wild lands, dangerous dungeons, and carve your path. Okay. Oh, I like the little pigs. Ooh, the bee with the thing. I mean, this looks like a fun little game to... Oh, you get a crab mount? This is kind of tight. You get little raid bosses. I don't know. I mean, I mean, they probably showed some of the most exciting things because, I mean, open world sometimes can be kind of a nothing thing, but it's like... I don't know. This looks kind of cute. This looks like a fun little thing to play with a couple of friends over Discord. I'm curious what, like, because it's got mixed reviews. This game is an absolute waste of time. The only multiplayer feature in the game does not even work, and server optimization is terrible. When you first buy it, it seems like fun and like it has what I was looking for. But now the servers run like crap. Okay, so it's technical issues and people are downvoting because it's got technical issues in an early access game. Cool. Okay. Dungeon loot being free for all to whoever can spam loot at all. Oh yeah. Okay. This is a valid complaint. If you're playing a multiplayer game with friends and each of you isn't getting a piece of loot from an end boss, that's bad. That is bad. Don't bother spending money on EA. Wait a bit. Servers constantly crash. Yeah, so this just seems like it's got, it's one of them ones that has a cool concept but don't quite work yet. So, I'll follow, but I won't add it to my wish list.
My vision for a game got a little out of hand.
Wall Street Raider offers the deepest stock market simulation in gaming history. This just... Boy. I can't think of something I want to do less, dude. The only way that this could be more is if it was crypto trading. Ugh. Yeah, spreadsheet gamer. Yeah, respect the hustle, but goddamn. It did kind of sound like Moist Critical, yeah.
About 1984, I built the first crude version of Wall Street Raider, which actually...
Huh. Interesting. Yeah, no, that's okay. No! So this game looked really cute and cool, and then it turns out that it's like 100% AI. Yeah, the game includes AI-driven NPC text and voice chat that responds to a player in real time, plus optional AI-assisted character face generation. Yeah. Stinky! I downloaded it and put it into my my library, and then discovered that and went, oh, well, and unfortunately you're able to just get it out of there. Yeah, stinkers. Forza, neat, not a racing guy. Vultures. Ooh, this looks kind of neat. What is this? Tactical turn-based survival horror? Inspired by 90s survival horror classics? Go on. Go on. I like everything you're saying to me right now and everything I'm seeing. Leopoldo and Amber. Interesting. You know what this gives me the vibes of is almost like, okay, so this has like this is, obviously like top-down Resident Evil. Where's the turn-based aspect? Okay, right here. This kind of gives me the vibe of like, what if Tactical Breach Wizards, but Resident Evil? Which I'm kind of here for. This is sick. That looks very cool. I don't know where I would play this, but like it looks neat. Very cool. Is this anime good? I think I remember watching like a couple episodes of this anime and like being like, this feels like a little bit of a nothing burger. But like I'm seeing this stuff everywhere. Like it's like I see so much advertising for it and so much so many games that come out and like tie-ins to other things and whatnot, which blows my mind. Like I didn't realize that it was like such a big cultural touchstone. Popular, so it is, but it is quite popular. Is that the idea? It's aggressively, and it's because Netflix markets the shit out of it. Ah, that's where it is. They got the money behind it. They got the dollary dues funding the exploration of it. Okay, all right. I bounced off it when I tried to watch and read. Yeah, all right. Okay. Yeah, not for me. I'm good. Okay, so I'm happy to see that this is overwhelmingly positive. I was worried that this would end up kind of being like a whatchamacallit, Death Stranding kind of vibe where it's like definitely for a certain person. I don't.
It's Mr. Mime.
Oh, someone finally got him. Death Hobbies, the Twitch Prime, you are now Mr. Mime, the Mr. Mime. Well, hold on. Yeah.
Oh, it's sealed.
There we go. We got a seal. Ghost Valve, congratulations. You're now seal. Thank you. Jeff gifted me Mr. Mime. Yeah, thank you. All right. Hey, Death of Hobbies, thank you very much for that Prime. And Ghost Valve, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. All right. Okay. Pragmata, this game looks really cute. I know it has like it's got the robot daughter. I don't know if this is a game that I'll ever get an opportunity to play, but it's cool looking. Very, very cool. Quasi got shot by accident. Reminder that Yonlance is she's modding on her phone. So don't worry, Quasi. You're okay. You done did nothing wrong.
Here we go.
Nope. Not a sports game man. Nope. Not an AI game fan. All right. I wanna check out a couple of these ones. And actually, Quasi was saying I should check out Call of the Elder Gods, which has shown up on my feed a couple of times. Let's take a look at this. This is like brand new. Ooh. Okay, so this seems like Cthulhu horror. Cthulhu horror. Oh fuck! What's the game I'm not thinking about? Not Myst.
This is the story.
Traveler.
Of Drayton, a girl who had strange.
Witness. Thank you. The Witness. Yes.
Yes.
Are you Evangeline Drayton?
That's right. Who am I talking to?
This is also the story of my husband,
Miss Drayton, over here.
Professor Harry Everhart.
Yeah, I've never been much of a puzzle game guy. I like the co-op puzzle games. Like It Takes Two was super cool. But yeah, I've never done like the solo game just for me, but I really appreciate that these games continue to succeed. Like I haven't even touched Blueprints. I've never played Blueprints.
Some sort of oily shadows casting themselves.
But if you're a Blueprints gamer, I assume this will be really fun for you.
You still see those shadows, Professor?
Return to the Obra Dinn? Never played, yeah. I mean, this is from the same developer as Call of the Sea, so it could be a sequel. Whoa. Yeah, okay, so I've heard that they also, I just want to say I'm so stoked that they continue to make things in the Deep Rock Galactic universe. This game's currently 70% off, the main one. You should play it if you haven't. The game rules. Has one of my favorite soundtrack songs of all time. It's super good. What is the Rogue Core? Is this a roguelike version that you play with your friends? New co-op roguelike. I'm in, baby. Less into the Survivor likes one, but like this seems like it'd be a good time. I like these kind of games. So this is very similar to, you know, the Gunfire Reborn, the the Old West game that we were looking at earlier. I bought Deep Rock Galactic because I'm a Voton player and I need to actually play it. It's so good. It is one of those games that I don't think I would ever. The reason I haven't played it in forever is because like it feels less fun solo, I would imagine, but it still could be played solo. But it strikes me as a game that it is just better to play with friends, right? But yeah, it looks very cool. Gone Fishing was one that was suggested. Ooh. 1 to 8 player survival horror game where you and friends must work together to stay alive by fishing. The only way to survive is to keep feeding the lake's insatiable hunger before it feeds on you. Okay. Okay. Ooh. I do like fishing games. Oh, Jesus. Okay, this is started. Okay. From the animation style, this is horrifying. This man's face is this is not a children-friendly game. It's a little friend slop looky, which again, not derogatory necessarily, but like you can see that there's nothing on the end of this pole currently, for example. Yeah, this is one that seems like an incredibly cool concept that is like maybe marred by the fact that it is like we're trying to get this out so that people will buy it. It's fun and can actually be scary at times. Interesting. But yeah, I mean the concept seems really good. This game, but like with, you know, like a dev team behind it, a big dev team behind it would actually be pretty tight. I'd be into it. Yeah, seems like a one and done CTS game, which you know, we're always on the hunt for. Have you come across Look Outside? It might be a solid Let's Know game. It does cool shit with the genre. Isn't Look Outside? So Look Outside, I recall. Ooh, wow, 5 maps. Hold on, let me finish this. Is there a watch and play with CTS? I mean, a CTS watch and play or kind of crossover would be sort of neat. Yeah, this seems interesting. I'll add it to the wish list so I can suggest to James. Look Outside. I remember looking at this, I think. Yeah, I've got it wish listed. This game seems like a really cool game that is not for Let's Know. This seems like, you know, a great horror game that unfortunately just does not work for Let's Know. Specifically like with the way that Adam and I stream, this game looks amazing and I'm definitely interested in trying it at some point. This could be something that I save for like solo stuff, but with the way that Adam and I have a tendency to yap and do all that, it's really hard for games where we have to voice the characters all the time. But yeah, and it's from Devolver, which is very cool. But it's not really it's like Yuppie Psycho, for example, is an example of like a really cool game that I know is quite good, but just doesn't really work. Don't tell Adam I said this, but this is why Signalis didn't work. Signalis was actually, in my opinion, a very cool game that I think we played it in a very incorrect way on Let's Know. While I don't always agree with the inventory item limitation. But beyond that, I think I did a little bit of a disservice playing that one. Okay, This one seems kind of neat. Yeah, I mean, this was one that was already on my wish list. I had seen it, and it seems kind of tight. Deck of Haunts. Deck of Haunts invites you to become a malevolent haunt. A malevolent haunted house. Lure humans into your cursed walls, manipulate their fears, and drain their essence to grow your power. Oh, this sounds kind of sick. Ooh, okay. I mean, there's a lot to look at on this UI. Hold on, is this the... there we go. Let's watch this trailer. Or is this like... oh, this is for a Halloween update. Do we just have a trailer? Okay, this game doesn't really have a trailer. Sure. Ah. Okay, only thing. This is such a... I never thought I'd become this person. You gotta update this text. This is the placeholderiest placeholder text, or font specifically, ever. This font, this font makes my eyes glaze over it. This is a Unity first, and I'm not using Unity derogatory. I'm just saying like Unity has a tendency to use this as like text. This needs like, I don't know. You just need to put like a slightly different font than this, because it just kind of looks a little dry. But this game seems super neat. A roguelike deck builder where you're a haunted house trying to moita people. Yeah, it's like there's just a lot happening on this screen. But, you know, we're also, it looks like it's throwing you in the middle of a, you know, a session of somebody who knows what they're doing, right? This doesn't mean anything to me. But, you know, I'm sure there's a tutorial that gives you like a step-by-step. I'm actually really interested in this. This looks really cool. I'm going to add this to my wish list. Great suggestion. Yeah. Anyone ever play Ghostmaster? No, I've never heard of that. Yeah. But yeah, very cool. I hate the UI of most computer games. Just so much text, too much. Yeah, I mean, that is a bit. Should they use AI to make a better font? No, they need to go over to wherever the font is, hit the drop down, and hit something different. All right. Sorry, one sec. Smells like a fire outside. It's getting smoky. It's not in my house, isn't it? Is it? Hold on. Oh, okay. It's like, is something on fire in my home? No, we're good. We're all set. All right. Yeah, that looks really cool. Keep the suggestions coming, friends, because I'm getting some real bangers here. This looks great. So one of the ones that was suggested was Monster Crown Sin Eater, and I had seen stills from this. Oop. And the one thing I will say, if we're talking about UI that is a little bit much, this was a little bit of it. This was the one knock that I looked at and I went, what the fuck am I looking at? Because this is a creature collector one, and this is a bit much. This, like, I remember seeing it and was just like, this could use a little bit of a better presentation, I think. But it looks like, from my understanding, this is Pokemon on steroids. Good music though, damn. Yeah, it is text that is designed that way for Game Boy screens. The reason it's so narrow is because you tried to fit so much in a sentence. We don't have narrow screens anymore. But the monster designs look incredible. It's got a little bit of the Shin Megami Tensei Digimon vibe to some of them. But yeah, looks super neat. I'm gonna put this on my wish list. We could try the demo too. I'm gonna add this to the library. But yeah, this was literally designed. The text was designed for Game Boy. I feel like maybe if you had this game play in 4x3, you'd have a better argument for using that. But last friend stop suggestion from me, but new game from Terrible Posture who made Mothership. This is Burgle's Supply Company. Okay. Ooh, that is a spooky looking. Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Why are your hands so long? Oh God, okay. Yeah. There's certainly a level of like, we're just here to get the gameplay, the rest of it doesn't really matter. Yeah, this is the So, okay. This is kind of one of those ones where unfortunately, okay, so we've hit this point with Lethal Company clones where I think people are burnt out on them. And I think unless you completely sort of reinvent, you don't have to necessarily reinvent the wheel, but you have to do something that's different enough that makes it interesting. And this just doesn't seem like it's reinventing the formula. It's go in, get loot, avoid monster. And there's been so many ones that like it needs to have something novel or be super polished like Repo. Sure. Yeah. I mean, like Yap was cool because you were using the spells. Repo was funny because it had the Muppets and it was a lot more physics oriented. Murky Divers was cool because it added the submarine aspect, right? This doesn't necessarily seem to me like it's adding all that much from the genre. Like the monster design's kind of cool. Like the hamster thing and the fish, like this is kind of neat, right? But it does kind of seem like it is just, you know, it does seem like it's a little bit just like this we are making our Lethal Company clone because that's what's going to make money right now. So of these ones, this has been maybe perhaps like the least interesting to me. At least like make it so that you're like, I didn't really understand what was going on with the arms there. It's just one of the devs I've been following for a while. Yeah, I mean, like, so what else have they done? Right, Mother Gunship. That I remember this one was just like very cool. So yeah, this was the one that you could build your own guns. I remember, I think I played a little bit of this. Maybe I played a demo or something like that. This was tight, super cool. So with a background that deep, this feels like a cash grab. With a game, when you can polish something that as huge as that, you've also got the Invincible. You got Invincible money, and this is what you're putting out. I don't know about that one, but you know, it's kind of the monster design is very cool. I dig that. I like dog with lots of teeth. So I don't know if you're into first-person dungeon crawlers, but I was impressed by Labyrinth of the Demon King. Ooh, yeah. I mean, I had a suggestion to go back and play Heroes of Might and Might and Magic 8, the dungeon crawler, and I'm kind of tempted, man. Ooh, okay. Venture through the labyrinth of the Demon King, solving puzzles and fighting fearsome monsters in an epic quest to track down the demon who betrayed you. Okay, so we're doing PSX style game. Very popular game design style right now. This seems like a game that I would enjoy and will turn off the grain filter instantly on. I know it's for stylistic choices. I got old man eyes now. This does look sick, though. This is like one you could even make an argument to play on Let's Note. Did the same in the demo. Can confirm it still looks good. Yeah, that seems really cute. And it came out yesterday in full. Cool. Yeah, that seems really fun. Flock around. Ooh.
Oh yeah, beautiful. Face me, face me. Oh, oh, oh! It's on my head.
Oh, bird photo taken. Aw, okay. So this has the same vibe as.
Man, that's a lot of poo for a little hummingbird.
This has the same vibe as web fishing.
Up the marsh. That's a triple. Look at this. Whoa! It's a quail. Look.
Yeah.
He's doing Chicago.
has my favorite bird.
Yeah, this is like, did you have a bunch of fun playing web fishing with friends? Yeah. Very, very cute.
I'm eating a grilled cheese. Bird watching takes a lot of energy.
Oh, a 3-star belted kingfisher.
If you're a fan of FTL, I'm sure you've probably looked at and seen Void Wars. Ooh, maybe. Oh, there's shiny birds. There you go, Yon Lance. This is a game for you.
Look at this. You're looking slightly up at it.
It's just taking pictures of birds. This is how you get Ian and Wheeler onto a CTS. I mean, I think collectively a lot of people are waiting for, what is it, long hike, or whatever. That'll definitely be a CTS game for sure. Void Wars is something, maybe? Void War? Whoa. No, I have not seen this. Okay, so this is like 40K inspired FTL. Not feeling the art style. This seems very neat. Art style, maybe not for me. What should I have for lunch today? I'm thinking about ordering Korean fried chicken. Kind of out of lunch food. I was so good. We've been meal prepping every day. Yeah, this... Hold on. Can I... One sec. Am I over-remembering how good FTL looked? Yep. Why does it... I mean, maybe it's just because it's a little cleaner, but it's literally just FTL. I think I am. Yeah. Okay. Maybe it is just fine. Maybe it is also because FTL is 14 years old. 14 years old? Dude. Oh, man. Hey, chat, I think we might be fucking grandpas. Holy shit. We might be old. We might be peepaws out here. All right. I'm gonna put this one. I'm gonna add this to the library. I'm gonna add this to the wish list, and maybe we do demo day tomorrow. I had a recommendation in my Steam feed of a game called Direct. Yes, we watched that earlier, Gravy. Yes, that one's been on my radar. I didn't even realize it came out. I thought, because typically Supermassive releases those games in October, so I was not expecting a May release at all. I thought this game got pulled and GW was coming after them. I mean, it do be looking like FTL, but with a coat of, like, I mean, this literally, well, yeah, this looks like a Battlefleet Gothic ship, you know? Very cool, though. Okay, yeah, I think maybe I am overlooking it, but it might just be the cell shading, or not the cell shading, the shading on the ship. This, yeah, I don't know. Okay, I gotta put these, like, side by side. I think it, like, FTL does kind of, yeah. I think, yeah, because there's just a, yeah, the shading. You're right, it's the shading. It's 100% just the fact that it's shaded. These colors are all flat. It's got flat color, yeah. It really does just look like modded FTL, yeah. I mean, it looks neat. I like FTL, so, you know, I'll add it to my wish list, but yeah. It wanted to be DOS style, but didn't want to commit. Yeah, a little bit. Boost Vector EX. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so this is coming out soon. It's in demo mode. This looks pretty. Oh, it's a runner game. Hell yeah. Every once in a while, a good runner game comes out. Whoa. This look. Whoa. Oh, God. This is going to destroy Twitch compression. I don't know if the bit rates can keep up with this. Is the trailer already, like, blowing it up? Yeah. Neat. Very, very cool. Yeah. Is this a modern Sonic game? Yeah, that seems really solid. Did you take, oh, right. I think I did, but I don't, maybe I did. Temtem Pioneers. So this was interesting. So I remember, why did I stop playing Temtem? Oh, because it was busted as fuck when I played it. That was what it was. Temtem was busted as fuck on launch, and I fell off it. I think I remember, I liked the concept of Temtem, because they were kind of true to the, like, we're catching cute animals and stuff like that. So maybe this is the POW world that I need. Right, we played Paint 3D instead. That's crazy. Oh shit. The combat looks like it is literally, this is Animo, dude. It's Animo, dudes. I mean, I'm in. Yeah. Yep, I will play this 100%. I just like creature collectors. You know, everybody's got a brand now. You know, people say that Surge plays the survival or like the crafting games or the city sims or whatever. Adam plays like the you know, the Souls likes, and Ben's the creature collector guy. This looks, yeah, I mean, I'll definitely be playing it. They still haven't released. I think they said like next year probably, but yeah. It's still currently on Kickstarter. Okay, well, I might take a look. Love the first one. I've been looking at getting the sequel, Wall World 2. Interesting name. Oh! I think I've seen Surge play this, right? This is the one where, yeah, you just like, it's a survival crafting game, but you're like climbing up a wall. Ben, you should watch Delicious Peter Zingane's Pokemon quizzes, but the answers are dumb. Okay. Neat. All my other recommendeds are putt-putt games. You playing a lot of putt-putt games out here? You a Freddy Fish enjoyer? Oh my god, yes, Madhouse. Okay, so this looks really great. Yes, I'm gonna put this because I actually, you know who? Oh, it's like half off. Nicole would love this because Nicole was a really big, Nicole played a lot of Dave the Diver. Nicole's super into Dave the Diver. Yes, Creature Kitchen, literally today, was either going to be this or Creature Kitchen. Like this being like the looking at trailers thing. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, but yes, literally was thinking about playing this because it is kind of a creature collector, and this is a spooky cozy game where you try and make food so that you can lure animals in and take photos of them. This was on my short list for things to do today. Dave the Diver. Oh, holy shit, Rita! Now I can get her ass. And then you throw it out there, and then the raccoons come, and then you take a photo of the raccoons. I've played it. I've seen this played. It's terrific. Yeah. Oh, dog! But yeah, apparently it's like it does have a little bit of like, you know, jump scariness to it, so horrifying. So yeah, I might yeah, I think this one might be one that we take a peek and play. Do you ever checked out Bistro? It's like a creature collector card builder. No. Whoa.
You might think the most important part of being a hero is the big sword.
Why does this look familiar to me? Have I watched this trailer with y'all before? Maybe?
Or the desire to fight terrifying monsters.
Anyways, this seems
Here,
great.
Palapori, our heroes are only as
I'm into
strong
it.
as their last meal. And that's where I come in.
Wait a sec. Is this Potionomics? The Potionomics team? No. Okay, it just gives me Potionomics vibe.
Powering up our caretakers for their venture.
Literally looks like Potionomics.
Uh-oh, that didn't work. Let's try something sweeter.
Ooh.
Much better. We make a pretty good team. I manage things around town. Gathering ingredients, growing fresh vegetables, tending to the critters, and fishing for the catch of the day.
Fishing?
Hitting monsters.
Oh, so you do like a lot of pre-pro and then you get to slay the spire.
Ingredients from the wilds, which helps me
Oh.
preparing them.
Slay the it's like Moonlighters, but with Slay the Spire aspects is kind of sick.
Dangers ahead. It might seem a bit bleak outside the wall.
Yeah, or like Slay the Spire, but with Potionomics, and you get to slay the Potion Lighter. Yeah, for sure. No, this definitely is a me game.
It looks like it's gonna take hours.
May 21st? Dude, so many of these games are so soon. This could be it, y'all. Yeah, so Battle Chef Brigade I thought was neat. I didn't like the platforming aspect. That threw me off. The platforming around and like collecting the things, that didn't spark joy in me. Which is why I never really got into it. But this looks really cool. Yes. Steam heard you. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I've been looking for something that I liked it a lot, but got a bit stressful for you. Oh, interesting. Yeah. Very cool. I like that a lot. What else we got here? Yes. Okay, we don't need to watch this one because I know it's going to scare the shit out of some people. Yes, for the people who have asked, Reanimal is absolutely on the docket for Adam and I. We will be playing Reanimal at some point, especially because I believe you can play it co-op. Yes. So, yes, Adam and I are going to play Reanimal. This game looks awesome. Yeah, I think it'll be a really, really good time.
This is...
Solo leveling. Nope, I ain't playing the anime games. I also don't care about solo leveling. This is a game not for me. I don't even think any of these ones are for me. Invincible Versus just came out. I think we might be at the end of the... Nope, definitely not for me. Ooh, gamble your way out of hell in this blackjack-inspired roguelike deck builder. They said the keyword.
You want more coin? You get more.
Okay. Gamers needed a new Balatro. I do kind of like this trajectory that we've got where we're moving into a what if card game, but we injected horror into it. For example, Forbidden Solitaire, incredible game. Looking forward to checking it out or finishing it at some point. And this is giving me that exact same sort of vibe. I mean, I think, like, obviously these ones existed before. I think we'd be silly not to shout out Inscription. Inscription, I think, really kickstarted this genre. Did you play Inscription? Yes, I played it on stream, like, years ago.
Even Mom says so.
Maybe part of you likes
Inscription had the added benefit, too, of being an escape room game.
Don't be a stranger.
Densha Attack? Oh, I've never heard of this. Okay. Yeah, this one seems kind of neat. Maybe not like on my short list, but cool. Densha. Ooh. I like the art style. We got some Jet Set Radio Future going on, or what? Oh, okay, yes. You know why I've seen this? Because one of my favorite fucking musical artists who does like stuff for games, T. Lopes. I think T. Lopes worked on this. Yes. Yeah, you might be familiar with their work from like they did the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, the Shredder's Revenge, as well as the Sonic. You've heard me play it so many times on here. The Metallic Zone. This one. That's from that. So yeah, they worked on the soundtrack for this one. Yeah, this game seems sick. You're a fucking train car. Yes, yeah, Gas. I was actually gonna reach out and see if anybody wants to co-op it with me. Yep, that seems sick. Densha Attack. Yep. This looks super tight. I don't know if it's a game that I stream, but yeah, very, very cool. You've done Bomb Rush Cyberpunk? Yes. Yeah. The trolley solution. Oh. Compilation of point-and-click mini games based on the famous thought experiment. Okay. Yeah. Oh, this is kind of fun. You gotta like subvert the idea, yeah. The Tamagotchi. Okay, that's kind of sick. The multi-track, yeah, simply get them all. I barely touched the first one. The boyfriend and I are gonna play 2 when he gets back from a work trip. Yeah, I'm thinking like, yeah, I'd like to, I don't know, see maybe if Adam wants to play it. I know Serge is literally playing it right now, but I don't know, maybe he wants to. I want to offer him the opportunity before I suddenly stop. But yeah, I think it could be a good time. One thing I would want to do as well was, I couldn't remember how I did it. I guess if I go to, hold on, let's just rewind, maybe not through this. Hold on, what was Sin Eater? There we go. Because we can go do Creature Collector if there are any more interesting ones that have come out here in the past little bit. Yeah, I know all these ones. Wow, my singing monsters. Wow, I recall when this was a big cultural touchstone for a little while. Kind of wild that it's still going. That's wacky. Yeah, okay, so Flock Around is still in that. Yes, I know. At some point, I got to play Monster Hunter Stories. Lost and Found Co. Oh, this is kind of cute. Damn. Oh, shit. Oh, this is like a Where's Waldo the game. That's kind of fun. You're like looking, people have lost their animals or whatever, and you got to do like Where's Waldo trying to find them. Yeah. You watch Dodger play it? This does seem like a Dodger-ass game. Sick. Yeah, that's very cute. I'm gonna put that. This seems like a game that Nicole would enjoy. I'll throw that on the old wish list. Yeah, Spirit City Enchanted Garden. I've never heard of this game. Spirit City. Oh, this is for the Lo-Fi Sessions game. Gamified focus tool. Yeah, I see. Yeah, not what we're looking for, but neat. Batomon Showdown. Oh, is this an auto battler? Yes. Yeah. This is the Lumentale one. Yeah, that's really cute. My Voice Zoo. Oh, right. Yes, I have seen this one. This is the one where you get like you make a zoo and you're able to like record what the animals do, and you can, or like you record a voice and you assign it to, you give that MP3 file to the animal and they talk. Yeah, that one does seem really, really goofy. I've seen like a couple of like clips and stuff of it. Ratatouille, back to your pet monster. Aha. Ooh. Answer the Call of the Wild with Sapphire Safari, an open world photography adventure game. Capture the beauty of real life monster girls in their habitats. Maybe not that one. Yeah, I don't think that's a safe to stream one. Pokemon Snap, but for adults. Yeah, that's just what the world needed, right? Dokimon. Hold on. All right. Now we're getting into the spooky zone. We could anything. Whoa. Oh shit, that's a
Oh, it's Diglett!
Noxtrix, thank you very much for 13 months. Why won't this go away? Thank you very, very much, buddy. Welcome back. Ah, yes. What all the Poke gamers need. I sure wish my Pokemon games were a lot more adult and made me feel bad. Yeah, I mean, it looks cute. It doesn't seem like it's kind of revolutionizing. I still haven't played Bug Snacks to this day. I've never played Bug Snacks. What if Pokemon, but also niche? Yeah, that just never really appealed to me. Bobo Bay, overwhelmingly positive. Oh, this was from like last month. Whoa. What is this? It's a... Did we like train little dudes and put them in a fighting game? It's a Chow Garden game, yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What did that say? Coasting by on... Oh, straight vibes. Well, I don't know if I can play this one then. Sorry, y'all. This one's only for the straights. We can't play this. No Bobo Bay for us. No gays allowed. This looks cute. It's kind of neat. Overwhelmingly positive, they say. It's like $30 too, so it's like jank. It's jank on purpose, you know. You can't say that's straight vibes when it has the most blue hair and pronouns protagonist I ever seen. This is a creature collector, eh? Mathical study background app. Ah, for productivity? No, not quite what I'm looking for, but thank you. Monster Sanctuary. Perfect game. Aethermancer was good. I fell off of it. It was too much. I really like this developer. They have their creature collector games are really good, but they're the level of synergies that you can create are beyond my ken. I'm not a mathematics major, and some of their game and some of the synergies that you can do in their games are just a little intense for your boy. Ooh, fish cast and chill.
Out here, you remember how quiet the world can be.
Oh, I like
how
this.
How good it feels to breathe deep and just be. The river keeps moving. The bears find their fish. The deer disappear before you even see them. And the sky, she don't care what kind of day you had.
You have a dog on the boat?
The Shaw. Bell rings, floor creaks, and the air smells like outboard grease and old lake stories. You grab what you need, maybe a new rod, maybe just 5 minutes jawing with me about nothing in particular. Then you're off again. You open the tackle box, thumb through old lures, each one with its own story. You don't need much. Just a cast, and a bit of hope.
Oh, you get to kind of control the fish. I was wondering if you just kind of cast out and see what you get, you
Some
know?
put up a fight, some slip the hook. Doesn't matter. It's not the cast or the fight or the stories you tell after. It's the stillness, the quiet, the feeling that for a little while you're exactly where you're meant to be.
Damn.
Come on, cast your line and chill a while.
Okay. They everything that they were saying was incredibly poetic, and then I feel like telling the man to say and chill a while was a little out of character for the way that everything was like being laid out there. But other than that, like, that shit hit pretty good. Man, chill a while and let millennial Deckard Cain out here, like, chill a while. Another recommendation from me, not a creature collector, but a turn-based JRPG, Terra Memoria, which is by the old school musical people, but a very good. Oh, okay. What is it? Terra Memoria. Ooh. Whoa. This is very cute. Wait. Sorry, hold on. 1 second. Can we roll this back here? You're making what with this? You're trying to make a bagel? Brother, you've already got 4 loaves of bread. 5 loaves of bread in there. Just cut a hole in it. You don't need to put it in the pan. Okay. Dog, you put whole ass things of honey. Or like salt. Very pretty. These 2.5 art styles are very cool. And you can build? What doesn't this game allow you to do? Damn, it's even got the hot fox lady. It's got a little bit of something for everyone. Oh no! Be not afraid. Oh God. That's horrifying. Yeah, honestly, this seems like a game that would really appeal to the Golden Sun enjoyers out there. When did this come out? 2024. Yeah, definitely hadn't seen this. Very cool looking. Hands and feet for the freaks. Yeah, this looked really cool. Oh, it's got the family friendly tag. There you go.
You remember how quiet the world.
How many fishing games are there even on here? A lot of these wow, there are like a decent amount. Oh yeah, I still haven't played the Iron Rig DLC for Dredge. Very cool. Maybe at some point I actually go ahead and do that. The only story I can suggest is Stranger Than Heaven. Oh, I don't think I have heard of that. Whoa. It's got a guy in a cool hat. Oh, this looks like a Yakuza-ass game. This... Okay. So what I expect is that Ian is going to be playing this game.
兄貴なら絶対にてっぺん取れますけ。
ありがとうな。けど、そういうんじゃねえんだ。俺たちみてえなヤクザに帰る場所
They said it! They said the thing!
そんな場所があったらいいって思わねえか。ねえだろそんなの。だから作るんだよ。俺たち自身で。
I have looked at that Nox, yeah.
That right there, that's the Japan you've been.
Oh, sorry. Holy shit. That caught me so off guard. I went to the break screen. Yeah. You know, what's up, Snoop? Didn't. Cool. All right. Fucking Snoop Dogg. This does look tight.
Trying so hard to protect. 歌を食い物にして蒼天堀の帝王なんて呼ばれて、それでできた居場所ってのは俺も欲しかったものなんでしょうか。
What's your story? Just a poem for the Yakuza. Some things never change.
親分、よろしくお願いいたします。
Obsessing over one man's death. That's no way to live a life.
Damn.
I know. But I can't just live it alone. If I don't settle this, my life can't ever begin.
I mean, this seems like an Ian game. Oh, and they got a Snoop song for it too.
Remember my promise, yeah?
I mean, okay. I know this is probably badass, but that tea can't possibly taste good. That tea by volume is like 80% blood at least. That's unsanitary, yeah.
You know, we could always just make
I don't think I wasn't really making a list as we were going around.
It's the only choice we got. Our only way forward is to make a place for ourselves.
Sure, it's probably sake. You're not wrong. But yeah.
If this country won't accept us, we'll carve out our own right from under.
Yeah. As somebody who smoked for many years and has used matches,
place for ourselves.
If it's raining, and I know they're under a bridge or whatever, maybe.
That settles it, Makoto. If this country won't accept us,
I don't know, man. That match ain't going back and forth like that quickly.
Our own
Minor nitpick. But like, there's one of those things where it's like if you are somebody who does the thing a lot, and then you see an actor do that thing in a movie, i.e., for me, it was smoking. You could tell when an actor had smoked in their life or they hadn't. And it was usually the easiest telltale sign was every time you'd see an actor in a movie smoke and they were holding it like a fucking joint. Like this. Nobody was doing that. Nobody was smoking like this unless it was like the end of it or something like that. Like, I don't know. It always throws me off. Anyways, minor weirdo nitpick there. Where Leo's match lasts like 2 seconds, yeah. Oh my god, yeah. I mean, we all know the person who plays video games that they turn with their body and stuff like that, but it's when they're like, and they're just like, they're just rubbing that controller down to illustrate that they're playing a video game. Yeah. Yeah, looks cool. I mean, probably not a me game, but like an extremely cool trailer. I don't play that many AAA games these days. It's like I look at Pragmata and I'm like, fuck, this looks kind of cool. But I'm like, I don't need to play some super expensive AAA game right now. It's just, there's so many good games. Look at all the things that we've looked at today already. Void War, like the Alabaster Dawn game. There's just so many good looking games out there. And yeah, I don't even know if I need to, for the price of one of those, I could buy like 6 games, you know? I just wanted you to see Snoop Dogg. That caught me off guard. Well done. Well done. That was wild. Hey friends, guess what? You just listened to me yap for 4 hours. That's right. You just listened to me yap for 4 hours. See? The police, you hear that? They're coming. They're coming. They're coming to me. I yapped for too long, so I gotta get out. I gotta get out of here before they catch me again. We just made you yap for 4 hours? Maybe there's a little bit of both there. Hey, that was fun. Thanks, everybody. Do I know what I'm doing for stream tomorrow?
Oh, it's Kabuto.
Well, currently I'm thanking Decaped for their 8-month resub using that Prime. Thank you so much, buddy. And now you're a dude with swords for hands. Pretty cool. Thank you. I really appreciate you all. That's going to wrap it up for me. I'm going to text a couple of friends and see if they want to play Subnautica. Maybe Serge wants to start his playthrough. I don't know. But yeah. I mean, the tough part about Serge is Serge everybody streams a little bit longer than I do. I end at noon, and I know that some of these nerds keep going, so. It was helpful for me waiting at the ATT store for like an hour. Well, hopefully you get out of there soon, friend. But yeah. That's it. I'm all done. I'm going to throw you all over to somebody. Let's see. Who's streaming here? Dooba-doop, boop, booba-doo. Fuck, I'm going to have this like in heaven song stuck in my head now. Wheeler started some Cuban. Dandy's playing Subnautica. Serge is playing Subnautica. Sure. There you go. Everybody go say, oops, that was way too many S's. Hold on. Cancel that. Cancel that. There you go. All right. That's it. Thanks, everybody.